Let me in. You better calm down.
2 minutes after I make the comment.
Right? Like,
Right? Like way
I was
late.
like,
way
wait.
late.
Yeah.
What?
Way too late. Way too late.
Way late.
Are we live or something?
Yeah, we
I
are.
forgot.
We're live.
I started
We're
talking.
live, but there's
Okay.
a delay, so it's gonna
Oh
take
yeah,
a
I see
minute.
it.
I forgot.
So yeah.
India,
Yeah.
do your intro.
Now we are.
Do your intro.
Hold on. What? Okay. Yeah. Do your intro.
Yeah.
Oh, I have an intro.
You gonna do the intro?
Oh my. Are you gonna introduce us?
Is
Say
there
what the show is about?
is it echoey? Because I don't have echoey.
No.
It's not
I'm
echoey
fine.
to me.
Okay. Because I see someone said feedback. I don't know. Desiree, do you have feedback? I don't know. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Wind Down Wednesday. I got the sassiest squad ever. Backup dancers.
Charles late. He like, I'm not dancing.
He's
What?
not. He needs to get
I'm
on
not dancing.
rolls.
Hey, I'm not a backup anything.
What are you doing?
What? What is India doing?
Arranging my seat, and you guys know I'm moving, so there's just like everything
This
places.
should have been done before the live show.
Oh wow!
I'm just saying.
Wow, he's
Okay,
just
I
gonna
wasn't
let you have it, right? And just gonna let just
I wasn't
Start
comfortable anymore.
Hey,
I was
hey,
trying to get more
we picked up.
comfortable.
We picked on Steph the last one, so we have to give Steph a break.
yeah. My internet's working and everything. In front
It's
of
not my
myself.
fault Jade couldn't see the chat, okay? So angry.
Boobies. Oh, sorry.
It's not my fault Jade couldn't see the chat last time.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all made Jade come out with the whole.
We're not even like 3 minutes in and someone already mentioned Jade.
Yeah. That's because she's famous.
She is famous.
She's famous. Okay, this be pissing me off with this whole like not being able to see a whole chat. You only get like the top chat people. I'd be like, damn, I want to see everybody's shit. Everybody's.
I don't know. I can see everybody.
Excuse me.
It's always like a little delayed though.
Well, if you have it on your phone, everybody.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
See everybody.
Me.
Hold on.
Why you got 2 devices on, India?
That's why I was closing it out because I knew it was still up from when I was trying to share it. Kink.
Just making excuses.
Kink. Show my.
Ooh. What up, everybody? Yes.
I don't even know why
Hello.
with you
We're already
guys.
wild.
Like,
I don't know why y'all come
Hold up.
to see us go crazy.
Can we talk? Did you guys hear like John Boyega's like interview?
No. What interview?
He basically came out and said like Star Wars basically sidelined his character, and that
Lando?
no, Finn. Did you watch the new movies? John Boyega. Not Donald Glover.
No, yeah, not Donald. There's
Donald Glover was Lando. That's right. Okay. I'm sorry. Didn't he die? Didn't John die?
No,
I believe
he very much made it to the
He's
end.
very much alive.
Very much made it to the end. Yes.
Oh my.
He's like now accepting of Jedi culture now, and like thinks he's like.
He has a secret that he never tells
Right.
Rey.
Okay, I thought he died. But can we talk about this cute little something?
I thought you were more nerd than this.
No, my nerdness goes to this. The plush toys, the pops.
Star Wars
about
is
it.
canceled for me. Baby Yoda, bye.
No, Baby Yoda, cute.
I did see something that I didn't actually look at that said maybe there was a Mandalorian date for when it's
it's already recording. It's already done. They just have to put it out.
Right. I think I saw something like today that said something about like an expected release date, but I didn't actually read the article because I was in class.
Okay, and I don't actually watch that show either. So yeah, I just know my husband gets hyped about it. But he got a baby Yoda that I think is absolutely adorable.
He is adorable.
And I might have to steal him.
Oh my goodness.
Steal him and sit him down here with me.
Hello, everybody. Is everybody saying hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
We're just like not. Oh, what was that? No. Was that you that froze, India?
Me?
Ooh. No, I know you didn't freeze, Charles. No, I don't know.
I'm still moving and talking.
Okay.
And I can hear you just fine and see you.
Okay.
Just fine.
Okay. my extender is in like literally in the other room, like right next door. I got the door open, everything. Don't be having signals crossed.
In your 5th bedroom?
It is not a 5th bedroom. We have already discussed this.
Yeah, but when you describe your house, you're like, I technically have like 5 bedrooms.
It's not. I said 4. Thank you very much.
You went right into India.
4.
Right in.
And a 5th bedroom, but the window isn't small enough. I mean, isn't large enough for it to be a bedroom.
Correct. So, it's not a bedroom.
The bastard child's bedroom.
It's a storage area. It's my book room. It's my recording room. Thank you.
Okay.
So what are you reading?
I'm reading You Had Me at Ola.
How are you liking that? Because Bree read
really
that.
And it's really good.
She wasn't too
I
much
like
of a
it
fan.
so far. I'm like probably 100 pages in.
Mm.
I like Jane the Virgin, so like I already like it's like a similar vibe.
Oh.
So I'm already liking it. I'm already liking it so far.
Didn't watch that show. So I just finished.
India, you should like be looking up what you're currently reading right now.
Yes, because you're gonna have to talk next. This bad boy, The Shadows of a Stormcliff Hall by Lauren Smith, and it was fucking amazing. Oh my goodness! Yes, I finished it. There you go. There you go. Yes.
I was about to say, I think it's not an audiobook, so I'm like,
it is an audiobook. It is an audiobook. It's on
I was saying like it's not long. It's not long.
No.
I was like, are you still reading it? I was like, I thought it was not that long. Like 7 hours or something like that.
8 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And then there was some twist that was thrown in there.
Is it serious?
It will be. She showed me. Lauren showed me the picture of the next cover, and it is just as much fire as this one is. So I can't wait. Can't wait. Woo! Yes. Yes, Nicole. This is the book that I started yesterday, and during the read with me, and my facial expressions were making everybody laugh because it was super fire. What?
India, you said something?
So how y'all just be reading books?
Because
that's
we read quite fast, or at least I do, especially if it's certain books. I read quite fast.
It's not so much that I don't read fast. It's just like I don't have all the time. Okay, so what I'm reading. So I did start the other day because I don't remember why I was sad, but I was sad. So I started reading Snow, which was definitely a recommendation. The Happily Never After series by Plum Pascal. And I'm really liking it, actually. I got through 50% of it really quickly. I am a reverse harem romance.
Is it really reverse harem, or does she have the golden pussy and all the men want her, or is it like a polyamorous thing?
Both? Okay, so it's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay.
And so it's Snow. She doesn't really know that she has like these powers or whatever, but she does. She's like this magical being. And then there was this whole war in this land, and now some of the Seven Dwarfs are dead because of it. and then the 7 dwarves are actually dragons, but right now they look like regular humans because they just don't switch into their dragons right now because after the war, basically certain magics weren't allowed anymore. After the war, it's really good. It's really good.
Does anybody else hear that?
Audio.
Hear what? What are you hearing?
Hear what?
Like a lawnmower?
Oh.
Maybe my computer's too hot. You're so needy. Like, you come in here and you just get so needy. I don't want to wear headphones.
Do you hear that, Charles?
No! Nobody hears this.
Okay. I saw this TikTok today that was like talking about scent and hearing, and I must just be both of those type of people that can have supersonic hearing as well as like the super sensitive smell. So go back to talking about your 7 dwarfs because I'm down with that.
Hold on. I like how stuff like me and your faces are like, what is she reading?
I know, right?
No one has ever heard of it.
It's really good. I'm enjoying it. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can still hear it, but I guess it's just me. So.
Okay.
Look what else I won. I won this.
Yeah. Isn't it the same story told differently by different authors? They get a prompt, right?
No.
Are they different? Each different mini romantic thrillers. I hear it now.
I don't hear nothing.
Is that coming from your end, Steph?
Steph, this sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
It sounds like it's coming from you.
I literally hear nothing. I put on these fancy dancy headphones.
Steph is just... Don't be coming for Steph, Nicole.
We can't hear you, Steph. You saying nothing. I cannot hear you.
I know you couldn't hear me, India, but do you still hear the noise? Did you still hear the noise? Thank you. So it's not me.
I didn't hear the noise. I think he just has sympathy hearing right now.
Sympathy hearing? I know you just didn't mute me.
You're muting everybody. It's you. It must be you.
I don't hear anything.
See, I'm not the only one. Julie hears it. And Nicole says it sounds like a fan.
So 2 people, so 3 people, including me.
Nope. Now somebody else hears it. It sounds like everyone's hearing it except for India. Do you have a fan running, India?
Nobody hears it.
I have a fan.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna stop.
I have nothing else different.
I'm just gonna stop being sensitive. It's okay. I'm gonna stop being sensitive. Anyways, I won this. I won it.
One more step, Steph.
Yep. It is an exciting and unique reading experience. Each of the 26 authors featured in this anthology were given the same first line or first sentence. Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I told you it was something like that. It's like the same. They give it like a prompt.
Oh wow!
And they all the authors have to write their story based off that prompt.
Yeah.
Sentence.
It's the first sentence.
Yeah.
Where they took that first sentence was completely up to them. Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I just saw the
anthologies cover. I feel like anthologies are getting more popular because like Adrian Herrera has one.
Yeah.
And then there's a contemporary one with Sarah McLean coming out.
Yeah. No,
there's a lot more anthologies coming out.
I entered this because Alethea is in it. My girl, right?
I had a feeling that you would get that and read that because she's in it.
I mean, there's a couple other ones in there too, like Deborah Anastasia and Amy Dawes. But
I love Amy Dawes.
I had to. Alethea, come on. I had to get it. Had to. So
can I just say like one gripe I have about her Alethea Romig?
What?
Is her titles. Like if you just search lies on Audible, you have to type in her name because one word titles are impossible to find. So if I like type in lies, it's gonna pull up 20 other books.
That's true. That is true. She is like the queen of one title, one word. Because we got betrayal, cunning, deception, entrapment, consequences, truth, convicted, revealed.
See, but the problem is like none of them
Insidious.
are unique. They're not unique words.
Yeah.
Most of them. So if you type in betrayed, there's like 1,000 books with the title with betrayed in the title.
Yep. This is very true. What are you drinking, India? Are you drinking?
I'm drinking Mike's, the rest of the Mike's. Hold on, I'm looking at the book of the month picks for this month.
Ew, why?
Oh,
I thought
yeah,
you were done with
it's
that.
more diverse.
I am,
more diverse, I think.
I am.
I know Yad Gyasi has a book in there.
Yes,
have you heard
Transcendent Kingdom.
Transcendent or something?
And then they also have Caste, a look at racism and caste in America and abroad.
I want to read that one. I heard a lot of good things about it.
They also have Native American representation.
They have an Asian book, Asian Rep 2 book. I thought it was like
and then they also have Asian representation this month.
Yeah. But luckily, my library has all these books, so I'm like, sorry, book of the month.
Huh? Ooh, are you gonna bring back McDonald's later tonight?
McDonald's.
I mean, you should go back out and get McDonald's later tonight.
Strawberry cream cheese pie.
No.
Hold up, Daisy, you have an arc? How'd you get an arc?
Ooh, what is that what is the condensing kingdom? I don't understand.
It's the other author wrote a book called Homegoing where like traces, it's like The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, if you've heard of that one.
Heard of it, didn't read it.
I haven't.
It's like it follows like multiple generations of a single family.
Okay.
So like Homegoing is like from slavery up to present.
Right, I did know
Vanishing
that.
Half is like from, I forgot where Vanishing Half, but it's like two different sisters, one that's white passing, and like their journey.
Yeah. India talked about that one in one of her videos.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the last week's live with Deja or whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it was my book of the month video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I remember hearing about it.
I think that was one of them. I think I still have like 2 or 3 fucking cards for book.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know what to do with you. And so they must have been like, you know what? We're just gonna throw them all out in September.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We go through all these diverse reads in September. We got Native rep, we got Black rep, we got Black historical rep, we got Asian rep, and then we got to sprinkle in some mental health rep as well.
Yep. And like I have to like kind of go against them for Cass because that's an Oprah book club pick. So I'm like, the book was already. I'm like,
you're like, wow, thanks, guys.
I'm like, way to choose something that everyone has probably already bought.
Oh my goodness, sure. But no, Eric just came in and was like, I'm going for a ride.
Wait, he's going for a ride? He just goes for a ride? Oh, that's right, on the bike.
Yeah.
Oh.
The motorcycle. And then that's when I asked him to bring back McDonald's. He was like, on a motorcycle?
Yes, that's what they have like bags for.
Right, you better bring your backpack.
The death of Vivek OG. Yeah, I heard good things about it. I didn't pick it up to read.
It's not my genre.
Of course, guys, that leaves me with Pups 1 and 2. With nobody.
My pup has a cone on. She just got spayed a week ago.
Oh, how'd she feel?
She's fine. Like when I brought her back the first, like right after the surgery, I thought like, is she gonna die on me? Because she just looked so loopy. She would not eat until like 1 a.m. the next day. Like she would just sit in her cage and just stare. I was like, is she?
Them drugs they be giving them dogs make them high as hell. Oh my god, high as hell.
I just looked at her. I was like, is she? I was like, are you okay? Like, I was like, are you in pain or something? Like, I don't know what to do.
Angry Crab, is that like a crab place, Nicole?
Ooh. I love crab.
Who's getting us crab?
Nicole is getting crab. They got it on their bicycles.
Oh, so
I'm a sucker for crab cakes.
Tell me why we had to go pick up this patient, right? This patient decided that they were just gonna lay down on the freaking street, on the freaking sidewalk.
What?
Wait, you're coming for your laugh.
I know, but I love that she said that. Go right back to RBF. What? I don't know.
And so they just decided to lay down on the sidewalk. They said, I don't know, it was hot. We were like, so why'd you lay on the sidewalk? They were like, because it was so hot outside. We were like, well, the sidewalk didn't make it better. And we were like, you know what, just get an ambulance, we'll take you to the hospital. But they were like, don't forget my food. So it's this giant bag of like crab legs.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Crab legs and like other seafood and stuff. And I was like, man, bro, like, you should just let us have this. You don't need it going to the hospital. They perked up so fast. I was like, oh, okay, so you okay?
I'm good. I'm good now.
I'm good. Don't touch my food now.
Right? Don't mess with the food.
So I was
Seafood be expensive.
We used to have to go to Manassas to get our crab. And now there's a place here in Woodbridge. And I'm like, yes! We've had it like 3 times already this year. We had it for Mother's Day. We had it for Father's Day. And we just had it for my birthday.
Ooh. That's good. Yeah, I saw it. That was the place you posted on Instagram. Like crab legs and a corn. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Good. Right around the corner.
You have to tell me, did you like the books I sent you? I'm not going to get to your video anytime soon.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just saying, I have an Amazon wish list.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And now it
Where?
goes this one.
I don't know yet.
Got 3 of them now. I'm so excited. And I put the cover of the new one up too.
Have you read her? It's the one that was adapted, the Brother Granger.
No,
I Love Your Job.
Mm-mm.
I read that. I'm on book 3.
Okay.
So far.
The rest of her series are too long for me. I'm like, because who is it that has? She has Westmoreland, right?
Yeah.
Or is that Brenda?
No, that's Brenda.
Brenda has Westmoreland.
Yeah.
That series got like 30 or 40 books in that bad boy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's long.
And then it has a spinoff that has like 15 books too. And I'm like, no, thank you.
No,
Yes. Yes. You're not very talkative tonight, India. Why? Are you still tired?
I'm distracted I'm trying to put up my Amazon wish list. So I'm distracted.
You need to get a link tree. Get a link tree.
You missed my giving people books from the wish list.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. You should give it to me.
India, Steph, Nicole, Deja.
I'm just saying. You're just a whole different wish list now. I'm going to send it to you.
Kayla.
I'm going to be like, these are the things I'm going to need for my new house. How about that? How about that?
Well, you know Christmas is right around the corner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only birthdays.
Well, my birthday is right around Christmas.
Oh, I'm gonna also need y'all like in the chat and things like that. If I decide to like get generous and stuff like that and start sending people stuff, I need y'all to add your birthdays in there because otherwise I'm not gonna. I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I haven't really been surprising people with stuff is because we're just trying to buy a house. Like, you know, like
I get it.
Well, like I don't have a wish list because like I mostly like because I want audio.
We know.
So I'm like, yo, in my library they finally got Hoopla.
Woo! Woo! How many credits they
And
give you
like
guys?
I think I got 12.
Yeah, they got on that 12 kick too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No, and then the cool part like about my library is like I don't know how many books I can check out, but I at least have like 40 books
I believe it's
that I
100.
checked out.
It's either 100
Is it
or
100?
150. Which county are you in? Are you doing?
I'm in Loudon.
Oh, okay, Loudon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Prince William County is 100 or 150 books physical that you can check out,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get 12 credits on Hoopla,
For Hoopla.
and I think
you get
it's
Overdrive too.
7 on Overdrive. I think.
Overdrive.
So, yeah. But see, the difference between Hoopla and Overdrive is that on Overdrive, if you turn one book in, you can just automatically get another one. Whereas Hoopla, we only get 12 credits for the month. And I'm like, I'll be having to dish out them 12 credits. Like,
yeah, I made a mistake. I like wasted 3 credits. Now I'm regretting it.
See?
Because like I got some books that came through, and I was like, I'm ready to read them, but I don't have any more credits left.
See?
I don't think I have Hoopla for my library. I
It's
mean,
awesome.
My library like just got like Overdrive. I mean,
so
our
much
literacy rate in the South though isn't that great. So.
No. And like what I like about my Hoopla, our county gets a whole bunch of indie authors. They be coming through with the indie authors. Like
I
saw like Avery Flynn on there.
Avery, Lexi C. Foss. I mean, just so many indie authors. I could just like name them all. Like all
which
like
is
a whole
rare.
bunch of them. Which is super rare. So and they be getting some of them in the physical form as well too. So
yeah,
you know.
I think I have one. I have like K.A. Tucker, a book from K.A. Tucker. And she's indie. Her Say Used to Love Me. They had that. I was like, you have that book? I was like, I know that's indie.
Yep. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were singing a different one. You're still singing Keith Sweat.
Yep.
We just got dog face.
That's all I got. Say hi, Bear.
He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna stand
I'm
right.
I'm
gonna stand right in front, and nobody can see nothing.
Hey guys, welcome to Puppy Live.
Oh, sorry, Paige. You only get 5 credits. Yeah, there are some.
Oh, really?
And Nicole only gets 4.
Honestly, you could get over if you have like Audible Escape, and then you combine it with some of the more like probably traditional published books if you want audios, because they do have a good selection.
Yep.
You can get over majorly.
Oh yeah.
On those two, I was like,
he is really just like, I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be in it. That's just how it's gonna be.
Okay. So like when I'm not sitting here during my live, I just like leave the pillows and like the backrest down here. So I keep moving it. So when I'm not doing it, he has now just like taken up residence in my own when I'm not in here. He's like, this is not my spot.
Yeah.
And that's how my Oscar is.
Have y'all tried listening to audiobooks on the NetGalley?
I haven't yet.
I got the Switch, but I haven't actually listened to it yet.
I haven't.
I didn't like the audio quality. I was like,
that's what I heard.
It's like
Chloe
it's really grainy.
Said it as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so just like I'm just gonna go and get the.
Sit, y'all need some dogs.
Charles and Froze.
Y'all need some dogs. Hold on. Big baby, sit there.
Over there.
Sit.
Something happened.
Sit back there.
Not exactly sure what. You froze. Didn't get to hear. And you froze again.
Hey,
Me or India?
no.
Charles, you.
Oh, I froze.
You can't
Yeah.
sit on his lap right now.
And
I know.
India is fighting with the dog, so you know.
It's a typical live. India's not hosting.
Right? She's not really here. She's a host. She's on her channel. But we just
She'll
gonna
like
do
drop
whatever the hell we
off,
want.
and then we just kind of have to carry the load and entertain
Right?
everyone.
Yes.
But then when she gets another guest on, they're like actually interviewing and asking
I
deep
know.
questions.
I know. She be all in talking to them. Like, oh, you're the most interesting thing
Like
ever.
usually, like,
But
what
us
are you
people that,
reading?
you know, she be dragging out. Let's talk
Yep.
philosophically about this and
India,
philosophically about that.
Beyonce, and we're just like the two forgotten members of Destiny's Child.
Yes.
We're both
Mhm.
Michelle's. We're not even
So
a
what y'all
Kelly.
want to talk about?
Bree is Kelly.
I don't know, India. This is your channel and your wind down. So what do you want to talk about?
Okay, like, can we talk about, you know what, Instagram? We go talk about these sassy folks right here.
What?
Are you Instagramming us right now?
They are the worst.
Wow.
And then we
Wow.
got
We're Instagram storying too.
Yeah,
She's
we
been
got
doing
one pump.
everything except for
and,
doing this live right now. Out of control. Out of control.
Oh my.
what y'all want to talk about? I mean, I feel like but like we have these conversations so often. It's like, I guess we just, because we don't have these conversations with the masses, you know, it's like I already know that we all like the steaminess of romance. I mean, Charles is better at reading historical romance, as we all know. We're all secretly just like fucked up inside and little dirty bastards.
This is true.
And so, like, other than just like spilling that for the masses, like,
Yeah, this is true.
I am also still reading lesson shit.
lesson
Katie
four?
Robert, the
A
second
lesson.
one. Yes, a lesson.
Oh, learn your lesson.
Learn my lesson. Yeah.
I get it backwards.
Yeah.
So reading that, I'm halfway.
Them damn books are coming out all kinds of crazy on Audible, and I'm pissed off. So
I have all four.
Huh?
I have all four on audio.
How did you get all four on audio?
I decided to do Katie's Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
It's like for like the price of, I think it's like $12 a month, getting 4 audios.
Yeah, but you got to do 3 months worth before you can get access to it, don't you?
It's 2 months to get her backlist of audios, but we get I only been for a month, and I get the audios. No, it's actually good value if you like her stuff.
That's true.
It's a good value.
Like $12, like audiobooks, if you're just like buying them, are like $20 to $30 sometimes.
That is true.
Yeah.
Coupling them.
So I'm like, I'm eternally grateful because 4 audios for free. I'm like, and future ones, and then once I get past the 2 months, I can get to the backlist. I'm like, I can't be mad at that. That's a good value.
I guess I might sign up. I don't know.
And you get a free signed paperback each month.
That is true. I did see that.
I'm trying to decide.
Do what?
I wish more authors had that.
There's been a couple of people on Patreon.
I guess I'm just salty with the whole Patreon thing, but then again, I didn't do all the work that needed to be put into it because that shit's a lot of work. So
it is.
Yeah,
it is. I keep.
But for indie authors, it's pretty nice to support.
Yeah.
Especially like if it helps like get audios and free books and discounts and stuff. Because she also posts like short stories, like little snippets of what she's working on.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
But my schedule is quite extensive, so you know that bites in too. What? What are you? What are you like?
Nothing.
Oh, I finished Desperate Measures, right? That's what it's called, right?
Yes. You listened to that one, right?
Yeah.
I was surprised, like how she connected everything.
Right?
I thought there would be like retellings, but like she connected them in an interesting way. Like I just thought it was gonna be like pure smut, like from front to the end, and I was like, oh, there's actually a really interesting story here.
Yeah, it's
Like
really
Hades and Meg, I'm super hyped for their book.
exactly. I like how and this one you definitely have to read in order, just because it
Yeah.
connects into the next one and into the next one, and it keeps building, and you see the characters again, and they're like mentioned again, and I'm really enjoying it. This whole like school thing is really fucking up my reading.
Yeah, because I think in the first book you get Hades, Meg, Tink, and Hook.
Yeah, you see all of them, and then in the second one you have Hades and Meg's story, which is Hades' story is really cool. And then you're introduced to Hercules this time, and Tink floats in and out of there. I see what I did there. And there's kind of like a blurb for Jasmine and Jafar, but you get Hades and Meg's, and then there's Hercules, and so it's just so interesting to read because Hercules is like, I never thought my life would be this way after leaving Olympus, and you're like, that's a knee slapper.
And Meg in the first book, I was like, hold up.
Right?
That scene with her, Jafar, and Jasmine.
No, you're a true. I haven't read it.
No spoilers, but they interact, so it's not a spoiler.
I've heard.
They're in the book.
I've heard.
It's good.
It's good. The audio only like 7 hours.
Right now,
I'm enjoying like all of my fairy tale retellings. So
Steph, you always have a ton of arcs.
You always
do.
Like you complained about your net galley ratio.
I haven't even started working on that.
You don't have to read them.
And then you do
yes,
like
I do
promos with
because I keep asking for them, so I kind of need to get rid of some of them so they don't just think I'm a flake. So, yes. But I have some indie authors that I need to take care of. Like, I have an arc for the new Megan Quinn book.
We all know you're a Megan Quinn fan. Like, we all know. Like, as soon as she releases a new book, I expect Steph to be, like, popping up here with a review.
Yep. Got that one on my thing.
I'm behind. I haven't read that Swooning Feeling yet. I have the ebook. I haven't read the rest of her baseball series.
Yes, it's the setup. It's the next book.
Yeah. Because I heard you rave about the Change Up.
What have I read for Meg? I know I read something for Megan Quinn.
You should try her 3 dating series. I like the trilogy. I really like that one.
Oh, I've read some.
The 3 dating? 3 blind dates, 2 wedding crafters, and 1 baby daddy?
Yeah. I like the first 2 more than the third. The third one, I was like not too crazy about it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of baby daddy. Ugh.
At least the first book is good because you're like, oh no, who's gonna be? Because I didn't know about the other 2 books.
Yeah. When she put them out.
Well, maybe you're just always talking about Megan Quinn. I haven't actually read something.
These 3
if you read those books, do not look at the synopsis for the next 2.
Yes. Read them blind. Nope. Read them blindly.
Okay, what's the first
one?
This is the first one.
3 blind
this one. And then read 2 wedding crafters. Yeah, that's number 2.
Doesn't the third one take place before the first book and it continues through? I can't remember.
Okay, so 1 and 3 are semi-connected.
Yeah. 2 is not connected.
2 is connected with Port Snow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is?
Yeah. The romance writer.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That's number 2.
I swear, I feel like low-key most indie romance authors all have series. Like even when I found out Sarah McLean in an interview, she said all her books are set in the same universe technically. So everyone sees out.
Baby Daddy, he is actually mentioned in the Bingham collection.
Really? I haven't read that one yet. That's her older one, right?
He's one of the friends of the friend group, of this 4-friend group. So, hi, Barrett.
Hi.
Just Like, wait, what are you doing? Where is your daddy?
Oh my.
That is too funny.
Hold up, Steph. Have you read The Takeover yet? By
The
T.L.
T.L. Swan?
Swan?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet.
I have it right here.
Who was it? Tamika. I just watched. How did you get it in print? How'd you get it in print?
I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it. Yeah.
See.
It's long. The audio's long. It's like 12 hours.
The audio's out?
Yeah.
I didn't think it had come out yet.
So I heard that T.L. Swan, I messaged her on Instagram one day. She said they're working on releasing all her books in audio.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, her whole backlist.
That's awesome.
I know as soon as she releases a book, it jumps to number 1.
Because she's awesome. I mean, she's an Australian author, right? Australian or New Zealand?
I think she's Australian.
Okay.
India, you would like her.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a dog butt. What?
Yeah.
She's lost. She's so lost.
A takeover.
I like the books are long,
but you have to read
really quick.
the stopover first because it's it's another brother, right?
I see
Yeah.
It's like a It's like a brothers.
Yeah, it's a brothers
story.
Okay.
So
and they're long books, but they read really quickly.
Yeah, they do.
They read really quickly.
Yeah, it's really quick. It's a really quick read. You'll be good.
It's like 400 pages, but you'll fly through. It's hard to put down.
So I read the new Corinne Michaels, right?
Oh, the third in the Arrowwood?
Yeah, the third in the Arrowwood book.
Yeah.
And how do you know why? Why did I have to go back and look? Not really a spoiler, but an Easter egg that it shows up in that book is one of Megan Quinn's freaking characters. I was like, yes, I saw the name in there, and I finished. I thought about it and was like, oh, that name looks real familiar. Got to the end of the book and was like, this name. It was just nagging on me. I was like, what? I know this name. I know this name. So I went and I looked in my Megan Quinn books and was like, that's where I know that name from.
Well, that makes sense because you posted they had a live.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
My bookshelves are like probably 20% read books.
I don't have bookshelves.
Steph's are like 98% read books.
Yeah. Well, it's a little lower than that.
But most of the books on that shelf you have read because you order them signed. You order them signed.
I order them from the author, or I got them from book signing, and they're signed copies. Yeah. So yes. Yep. But there are books on my shelves that I haven't read. Like
very few of them. Most of mine are unread.
Like some of Macaulay Smeltzer, who, by the way, did you know that she's closer to you, Charles, than she is me?
Yeah.
She's in West Winchester, up near Winchester.
Oh yeah, that is closer for me.
So is Jennifer Armentrout. She's in West Virginia.
Yeah, that's like the one random fact that I need to get into her books. I have one of her books in the Vincent something series.
Who?
It was on Jennifer. Yeah, it's like the Vincent. I think it's called Moonlight Scandals or something.
Oh, they're down there. I can't get to it. But yes, I know which one you're talking about.
It's like one of her newer. It's not her newest, but one of her newer stuff.
One of the newer ones, yeah. Avery Flynn is close to me though. She's like an hour away from me in Eastern Virginia. Mm-hmm. And then Tracy Levisay is like right down the road. Who else is close by? Carrie Haywood is in Richmond. Danielle Allen is in Richmond, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
Hold on, is that she was
Danielle
the one that was on the read. Read Me
She was
Romance
on
podcast,
last week.
right?
Yeah. What did you think about that book?
I did not like it.
I didn't like it either. Okay.
Like, I felt so bad. I was like,
I know, right? I was like,
I was like, Brittany C. Cherry does it better. I'm just saying.
Right.
Guys, I still have Book of the Month boxes I haven't even opened.
What?
I have credits. I have like 11 credits I need to use before I can cancel my account.
Right. Like,
Wow. Y'all.
Well, because
wow.
I renewed before I decided not to use them anymore.
Wow.
Because my library has all the copies of the new books. I'm like, why pay when I can get them from the library?
True. That page is like, open them live.
No, but the only thing I don't like
about
about Book of the Month is that they give you like a little preview of the book, and it's really only like the first 2 paragraphs. Almost every book is gonna have like a good opening. Like you can't really get a sense, especially when they do like early releases. So I'm like, there's gonna be barely any reviews on these books.
Is that about the atomic bomb?
Kind of.
And Alicia,
It's
are
like,
you is Lincoln the book that I'm about to read? The setup?
No. She's talking about Lincoln in the Bardo. That's not even in your genre. That's like literary fiction.
Okay. Oh hell no. Not even just no, but hell no.
This is how you know when you're just trying to use up fucking credits for Book of the Month.
India, we need to trick Steph into reading like a literary fiction book.
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Hey, have you read?
You want me to DNF a book? You want me to DNF a book? I'll DNF a book.
I know how to
enjoy it. Wait,
Steph, read Normal People. Read Normal People by Sally Rooney. It's a romance.
What?
Normal People?
What?
It's short. It's only like 200 pages.
Is that the one they made the television show on Hoopla? Yeah, no, because I already know the ending. And no. You want me to like? Oh my god. It is like.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we have an unboxing of my Book of the Month picks. As always, I don't remember what I ordered, but I ordered some books. So,
have you noticed how they used to have a YA box and then they just slowly discontinued that?
Yes.
Yeah, she discussed that. Yep. You're behind on video, so you didn't see that video. I'm sure you didn't see that video either. She already discussed that.
Options that they slowly discontinued. Speaking of, in this unboxing.
No, like I'm mad because sometimes they have add-ons that I really want, but you have to get one of the month's titles to get the add-ons.
This is true.
I don't get the 3-book limit.
Shvita Takar.
And this is why I don't do them books, those subscriptions anymore. I like them because I was just getting books that were just going to take up the shelf. And why do
at least the Book of the Month you can skip if you want to. That's why I like them, and I didn't like Owl Crate. I don't want all those like trinkets and stuff.
I think Fairy sent me a box.
I want to know what the book is before I get it.
Just said you would, you do match. You match the box.
Yeah, you
match the cover.
The book, yeah.
That's real cute. Oh.
King Shay. And then the last one. Literary
You got that one?
Sir, I had credits to use.
Didn't you put that one in the video?
No, I
thought that was in the video.
Box.
Are you sure? Oh.
This box.
Oh, I thought you had opened that. Oh. Okay. Oh, I also got this. So I don't. You mean if you didn't see my reel?
That has Alicia Rummick, right? In that?
Yes. This has the prequel for Reed and It's not Lauren. It's Reed and Lorna.
It's what? What should I know about it?
It's like
they're fairy tale retellings. They're amazing.
A lot of lately.
So the fairy tales included is The Ugly Duckling, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, which is Alethea's, Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Snow White, Rumpelstiltskin,
Stop.
King Midas, King Thrushbeard.
Turns everything he touches to gold.
That's King Midas. But
I
who's
know.
King
King Midas,
Thrushbeard?
yeah.
I don't know who King Thrushbeard is. I've never heard of that one.
It's a
Poor Riley does that one, so it's gonna be dark, I think.
Oh, of course.
Princess and the Pea.
Fans?
Huh?
It's only 2 Steam fans.
You haven't read that one, right?
Yeah.
Hello. The story, if you look at it, it says Danger's First Kiss, which is Alethea's story in here, is only 2 Steam fans because it's the prequel to the new series that's coming out.
Is that new series connected to the old, to the
web? The Sparrow world, yeah.
It's connected to that, okay.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm like, I need to read book 2 of Lies. I need to read Lies next.
You're still on the first trilogy.
Yeah. Okay, that's
like you have Secrets, Lies, and Promises. That is the very first trilogy that you need to read to be introduced into the Sparrow world.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Then, what?
You need to just make a how to read Alethea roaming video.
No, it's actually if you go on Amazon, they list all the books.
Yeah, but she should make a video, and you should just. Can you say that again? I need to read what first?
I'm pretty sure I've done that before.
I think you talked about it.
I guess I can update that video.
Yeah, update it. Thanks. Okay.
Because yeah, I think I'm gonna have to just update it for you, India, or update it for everyone because she does have an entire playlist. You know, where I talk about all of the books that I've ever read from her on my channel, playlist, Alethea Romic Books.
Yeah.
Romic Books. So, you know, you can go there. And I did a spotlight for her where I talked about all of the books that I have read by her. And I just recently finished out everything. So I've read every single book that she's ever read. You did a live
show for Insidious, right?
Yeah.
A couple months ago, yeah. See, my thing is I don't want to binge a series because I worry that I might get tired of the author. So I like to jump around in my series. So I like reading Megan Quinn 1 month, and then I shift to another author. I just fear that if I really like it, my expectations might be too high. That's why I started Cressley Cole's series, The Immortals, and I only
I haven't even tried to
come back to me. Okay.
What about you?
Oh, I think am I supposed to start with?
You're supposed to start with. Well, see, no.
What is it called? Yeah.
What?
The first book in the web.
Secrets.
Her one title. You don't know how much it hurts me.
That's the first trilogy you need to read in the Sparrow world.
Like, how would I? It's like with Mistborn. The first book is called The Final Empire. I'm like, that sounds like a third book. And like, she's just come up here like, oh, one word, lies. Go on Amazon and search lies. Her book will not come up first.
India, stop stressing about it. I'm gonna do a video. I'm just gonna do a whole
don't stress.
No stress. I'm gonna do a whole video about the Sparrow world because I do love it. I love the Sparrow world, but I'm missing a book, so I can't do it yet. I need to order that book from her, and then
you can do it.
Okay, but where are we supposed to start? What is book 1?
Secrets.
I swear, I want to like spell her name incorrectly. I just go like Aletha, Aletha.
I don't even think I say it right, and she's just come to the point where it's just like, okay,
it's just what it is. I go by Romig. That's the easiest one.
I don't even think I said Romig right. So
really,
yeah, yep.
Secrets.
You're gonna have to type in Alethea's name.
You're gonna have to. If you type in secrets, it'll get you nowhere.
Romig.
Do you have the book? Yeah.
Y'all need some dogs because they just like want to make an appearance tonight.
Yeah, because somehow I got 2 of Twisted, and I don't have Bound.
She just gets me with those. I can't stand those one-word titles, especially when they don't. If I type in secrets in Goodreads, her book is not going to show up. Like, it's just not, and that bothers me.
Or you can type in Web of Sin.
See, but I never remember like the name of the trilogy. So I'm like, what's that book called?
India.
I got it. I put it on Goodreads.
Okay.
I got it.
Secrets.
I like how the covers like tell me nothing of like the book. Why is there a diamond?
Oh no, you didn't see it? You don't see it? So it's a diamond, right?
In the web.
Yeah.
And then book number 2, there's a crack in it.
That's wow. Okay.
And then book number 3,
it's broken.
It's broken, and it's multiplied.
I was like, it's a lot of diamonds.
Right? And then for
whose covers I like? I like Megan Quinn's the most. Her covers are really good.
And this one is all kinds of jack. It's crazy because you have the Tangled Web section of it. The next trilogy is Twisted, and then you have Obsessed, and then Bound is just another different color. I think it's the mix between the purple, blue to the green. I think that's how it goes.
Why do you have pliers?
That's how I opened my box. I didn't know my scissors were.
And then you have Web of Desire, which is Spark.
That's Petra. That's the book I read.
Yes.
First.
Yes.
So that means
and you're like, I messed up. I don't know what's going on.
I read it. Steph came for me on Twitter, and she's like, "What?"
And then Flame.
I got it wrong.
But see,
no, because
the flowers.
You can read them independently.
That's always a lie. They're always a lie.
This one, it's a lie because you have no idea what this world is if you read that book.
Yeah, you have to know this world. This world you have to know.
So I'm like, who is Patrick? Why should I care about this character? Why should I care about what's happening? I don't understand.
See, you have the flames right
Jess,
there.
They didn't know what Snow was by Pascal. Yeah, Pascal.
What?
By Pascal.
What? Did we miss a question?
No, I was telling Jess that you guys didn't know what Snow was by Plum Pascal. Happily Never After.
Oh, Jess.
Jess is the one that told you to read that?
Enjoying it. And
so you got a side conversation going on. Is that what I'm seeing?
I mean, y'all are having a side conversation. So
we were not having a side conversation. We were talking about books.
And you just want
to the people in the audience, you know?
I did not see that question. Thank you very much.
It wasn't a question. I was letting her know because she didn't comment earlier, so I'm thinking she came in after we discussed it.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that.
Okay, guys. Well, let's take a break for our regularly scheduled, non-sponsored content. I got 2 bookmarks, guys. If you didn't see them on my stories.
No, I didn't see those in your stories. Who did you get those from?
Oh, those are nice.
These bookmarks are from the seasonal pages. This one's a woodmark, and this one's like a bookmark. And it's Black owned, and she has like other things on there too, other than bookmarks. She has like totes and journals, other things like that. And so she reached out, and she was like,
"Who's hungry?" Who's
I just like the whistle. I was like, "Who's playing Hunger Games up in here?"
That'd be me. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Yeah.
The bookmarks. So seasonal pages, guys. Check them out. These are really good. I really like them a lot. And I was like, my hair's out. It looks like me. My hair's out.
That's so cute.
Is it bad? I just use a Post-it note.
And so I don't always use a bookmark, but I have like a whole pair of bookmarks that I love to look at.
And this one is just a Post-it note.
Yeah, just like that.
That's my bookmark.
So, just like a
honestly, because
I like looking at them sometimes.
Yeah, I just do Post-it note.
Like some people like really enjoy bookmarks though. And so for our regularly not sponsored content, use page turning 10 to get 10% off your purchase.
You're really trying to step up your promo hype game, aren't
I'm
you?
letting you guys know. Because I was really excited about this one because I don't always accept especially like review copies and reading and like items and stuff like that. But I was really excited for her, especially being like black and stuff. So.
Paige is like that creepy Hunger Games sound there.
Yeah, I was like, where did that come from?
He was like, ghosts. I mean, this book has ghosts in it. It has ghosts and possessions and whatchamacallit, and sex with ghosts.
I'm just gonna ignore y'all.
Sex with
that
ghosts.
That should have been a Halloween read.
Sex with ghosts. I didn't know that. It just says it's a gothic romance. Shadows of Stormcliff Hall. Since we're promoting stuff, I'm promoting this one. And it's on Audible Escape. So if you have Audible Escape, go get it.
I think most of Lauren Smith's audios are on Audible Escape.
I think so. I'm not sure.
And I just like after live show yesterday, I looked at her backlist. I was like, damn, she has a lot of books.
No, this one. This is not on Audible Escape. Or maybe it is on Audible Escape. But this is a historic romance, dragon shifter, what have you.
And then she has the Emma, what's her face?
Emma Castle. Emma Castle.
Yeah. So I have to ask you a question. Are you gonna? I don't know if I'm gonna continue listening to the Read Me Romance podcast.
Why not?
Because I think they posted a video about like a book club that they were doing.
Oh.
And then I was like, no, because I was like, wait, I tried to get into the Facebook group at one point, and I was denied.
Guys, hey.
What?
Hey. What should I give Eric in favor of him getting me McDonald's?
You can pull out the toy. He seems to have so much fun with that.
Steph says you can pull out the toy.
Oh my.
Which, by the way, I haven't seen you drinking, so it's not like you about to get drunk.
I've been drinking.
Oh, have you?
Air?
It is not.
Oh, but Steph, you saw that video too?
Yeah.
I was like, you guys know you have like male listeners.
Yeah, I was like,
I get it, but I might take it. I don't have to listen to these audios and like help subscribe.
Yeah,
I felt some way about that. I was like, so I'm like, and like, okay, let's be real. For every one good Read Me Romance podcast audiobook, there's like 10 bad ones.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
okay, let's say like 3. 2.
It's like a 50-50. It's like a 50-50.
Some of them are hit or miss.
They really are hit or miss. So I gotta, no, Jess, I have not read Demon Lover, gothic fiction. Ooh, thank you. I need to write that down. Because
who's it by?
Who's it by, Jess? Because I am currently doing a video. India.
What?
Are you playing with the toy now?
No.
Do you not hear that, Charles?
I do.
I'm the only one. Thank you. I didn't think I was the only one. All of a sudden, we get this.
I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to call anyone out. But...
That is not the kind of life we are trying to have right now.
Hold up, but Steph, for real, are you gonna continue? I don't know if I can continue listening to them.
You know, speaking of podcasts, I'm only half listening, but I've been doing a really shit job of doing my own podcast, and I keep needing to record more episodes, and then I'm like, bitch, it's time.
How are you doing your like? What are you using to do the podcast, Charles? I'm not trying to ignore you. I think I will probably still continue, but yeah.
What is it? Was that it?
That one, Jess?
Yeah.
Was that one?
You said
That's a good one.
Demon.
It looks good.
Who's it by?
Who's it by?
Jude. I thought it said Judith when you put up your phone.
Okay, it's by Juliet Dark. Okay, good. I got it.
Juliet Dark. Juliet Dark.
Juliet Dark. It's only got 3 stars. You only gave it 3 stars.
Oh, well, I might need to cross that off.
She's trying to.
Y'all only giving it 3 stars.
I'm only giving it 3 stars. I'm trying to turn you into bands.
I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but like, if I recommend a book, I have to give it 5 stars.
No, if it's a strong 4, I'll recommend a strong 4.
But I want because I was like, I gave it 5 out of 5. I loved it. I don't want to be giving you maybe for some. I'll give like 4.5. I'll slip those in.
I rec 4.
But if it's a 3, I'm like, I won't recommend it. It could be hit or miss.
4 recommendation, because like I could drop a star just because
Because you're just feeling petty.
Right. But then again, there was this recent 5-star book that I recommended it to quite a few people, and quite a few people were like, we didn't like it. So, I might not recommend things to people no more.
Oh, I remember. That was Nicole.
And you, and quite a few other people.
But I do have this, but you kind of made sense because you read an arc of that book.
I remember that conversation.
Like Steph read, because she was reading the arc before these came out.
Yes.
So it could have changed, and we're all confused. I'm like, I know Steph is not off with her recs, because you recommended me Wait With Me, and that was good. So it's like, in prison, I was like, something must have changed here, because this is not the same book.
Yes. Yes, Nicole. That would be the book that I am talking about. And
The Lion and the Mouse.
I am so glad that you guys are loving that one. So
yeah,
that makes me happy because
that's not on you.
More hype. But the arc that I read of In Prison was good. So I don't know what y'all read.
She's pulling out the notebook.
I don't know what y'all read because I enjoyed it.
No, but India, if you read In Prison, the one that's published, you're just like, wait, how is this gonna? I was like, wait, did I miss something?
When did that came out earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
So let me see. They're stealing, so that means In Prison is shortly after.
Because I read the K. Webster one, and that one was good.
Which K. Webster?
The Cold Queen or something.
Yes, right?
That one was good.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I believe Steph when she said the arc could have changed. So I believe, don't come for Steph.
But what do I use for podcast? So I have a Mac. So
what?
She's drinking your Kool-Aid.
Apple product. I use GarageBand to record the podcast.
But you use what?
You have a podcast?
She ain't put it out.
Patreon.
Oh.
And so I put it on Patreon. And I use GarageBand for it. And I have a running list of topics, and I just need to sit down and fucking do it. And I want to do.
How do you come up with your topics, India?
Honestly, just sometimes I will I'll just be going through my day, and then I'll be on Twitter or something will pop up, and I'm like, you know what, I want to talk about that, but I don't really want to make a video for it. It's I just want to sit down and chat about it, because if you guys haven't realized, my whole vibe is just
Just to be, yes.
Yep.
We have.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly. And so sometimes I just want to make a video, and so I was like, you know, podcast is like the next best form. Sometimes I just want to talk about topics that happen in the bookish world. And then like some days I feel like my like goal in the booktube realm isn't necessarily for myself, but it's like also to uplift others, I feel like half the time. And that's why I like doing Wind Down Wednesdays and having guests on. It's because I get to talk to other creators, and so I feel like one day I'm going to want to use the podcast format to talk to other creators, other bookish creators, about different things. One day, I just haven't figured it all out in like an interview style, in like actual possible formatted interview style.
You could easily get indie authors.
Yeah.
I bet you. I know Kenny Ryan will be willing.
So, but yeah, so that's kind of like what I like about doing Wine on Wednesday. That's why I was doing Shout Out Sundays. Really, I just haven't done it in a while just because it was me finding new people other than same people in different categories and stuff like that. Icky, I'm so mad at you. Like, don't talk to me. And
hold up, but Jess just said like the book she recommended. Is it But Not a Romance or By Not a Romance? What?
I think she probably means but like not a, like it's hot, like it's probably all smut.
But is it a romance?
But like not like a story? Is that what you mean?
I did love how the author brought out the dark side of supernatural being without betraying and evil. I don't know. I might just have to. I'll use it. I'll use it.
Just look into it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is it a romance? I'm not sure if she means if it's a romance or not a romance.
I'll read it. But yes. So I'm looking in my book right here.
We can see stuff. You had the book in front of your face like for a minute.
And to address Nicole's question, oh, you know you didn't. You so wrong. Anyways, to address Nicole's question, I gave it 5 stars and 4 Steam fans. So my copy must have had some serious steaminess in there because I don't be giving away fans just to give away fans. Y'all know me.
This ain't only fans, multi fans.
Okay. Jerice, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm just saying. And then I read Ice Planet Barbarians, the first book, and I gave that one 3.5 stars and 4 fans. So I read Imprisoned, and then I read Ice Planet Barbarians. And right before that one, I read A Side You Never Seen by Christy Lee, which is a indie author. And it was a novella. So what?
What you be writing in this notebook?
Nicole's like stuff is like that is all.
What you got?
All my stuff.
But like, what is in there? Like,
it is 2 years.
Okay. The books.
2099.
Title.
2099.
It went from the 99s and the 2000s.
2019 and 2020s. Author. Well, okay. So I write the date that I finish it. Then I write the title. If it's within a series. The date that I finish it. Finish it.
Okay, sorry. I broke out a little bit.
Okay. Let me a little clearer. Okay. So it's the date that I finish the story. Then I write down the title of the story, and if it's within a series, that series name. I place the author's name and what genre I place it in. Then I write down the star rating that I will give the book. I write down the Steam fan rating that I give it. I then place what format I read the book in. Then I write down the main characters' names. And next to that, I then write down a little short snippet of what each character mainly is. So, like this last book that I wrote in here, I wrote down that the main female character's name is Jane, and she is a PhD thesis writer. And the male character is Bastian, and he is the Earl of Weymouth. Okay.
So basically, your Goodreads review.
No.
No. Your Goodreads review now says,
No.
"You see this on my weekly wrap up on this date."
Yes. I am lazy these days, and the only time you're getting actual words from me is if it needs to go on NetGalley. So, yes.
Oh my goodness!
And Nicole's still in prison. That there was no.
She's making it all up.
I'm telling you, it has to be. It has to
Beth
be.
is getting money from these authors to like up her Steam fans.
No.
Just kidding.
I wish the authors would be paying me.
That's why she got so many signed books.
Nah, they don't be cheaping on that either. I'm like, can I get some nameplate? They be like, that's $5 plus $3 in shipping. I'm like, damn.
You better put that in.
All you gotta do is get a sticky and cut it up and sign your damn name.
Right.
Put it in for 55 cents in the mail. Oh.
Bitches.
Come on.
Bitches.
Yes. We be cutting and pasting.
Oh my.
What? Why do I see ass? India, we don't need to see your ass.
That's her arm. You're wrong for that.
Here on the YouTubes, you got that shit. I haven't quite reached monetization.
Monetization? I have.
Monetization.
Not that I make any money off of it, so.
I'm getting there. I'm at like 200 hours left.
Yay, that's good. But then again.
You have to get a lot of views to make a decent amount of money, right?
Yeah.
You have to,
And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna let y'all in on this little secret, right? If y'all got too many ads up into your monetization, your monetized videos, like if every 2 or 3 minutes of a 15-minute video I'm looking at an ad, I'm not watching that bitch.
That's
Sorry.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I'm just saying.
I mean, like, I have a couple of videos that, of course, are non-bookish related that have, like, incredibly high views. So that's definitely where, if I ever get monetized, those.
That's for the money.
Yep.
I like. Nicole was like, you can get 100 hello, my name is stickers at Dollar Tree. That's a steep price.
Talk to Nicole.
Yes. What you typing? What you typing instead of saying it? Say it.
You can still hear that with my headphones in?
Yes. Very much so.
Normally with my headphones in, you can't.
Yeah, them $100 becoming slow. You are funny, Nicole. We love you. I've also almost drank this whole thing, and this was a bottle of wine. So
that's what you think so funny.
That is what I love. So my most watched video has 16,000 views.
Wow, that's good. I don't think I have one that's high on my channel.
You don't?
To do with notes.
Really?
Nope. I think my highest video with views is on the Read Bliss channel, and it's my Strong Women video, I think.
WH.
Is that channel still a thing?
Yes, it's still a thing.
Up.
Yes, it's still a thing.
What's still?
It's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Yes, it's still a thing.
What's
Hold on, I need to check if I'm still subscribed because I noticed YouTube has been unsubscribing me to some people. I'm like,
You
wait,
want? Let me. Don't even get me started on
I know.
my last like 4 weeks of weekends
just going like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Every single weekend, I lose in between 5 to 20 freaking subscribers. I'm like,
yeah, it's been weird.
Y'all making sure that I can't get to 5,000 by the end of the year. Thank you very much. That would be nice. You know, everybody else popping up, getting them double digits.
5,000.
Getting the double digits. Yes, Paige, I get paid for doing Read Bliss videos, which I do enjoy.
I feel like I know someone else who does Read Bliss.
Sarah, Ashley,
Lisa, right?
Mora, whatever her damn name is. Who else? There was somebody else. What just happened?
I don't know. Did something happen?
What?
What happened?
Did you turn something off?
No?
Changed my headphones from plugged in to Bluetooth. I don't know.
That must be what it is.
I think
that's what it was.
You don't hear
any
background noise.
Yep. All of a sudden, all the whooshing just went away. It got real clear, and we got all silent.
We got real
were
quiet.
All like,
Steph, I feel like that's your mother skills coming out. You're like, what? You're like, someone drops a pen. Someone drops a pen. You're like,
something happening. What the hell you got into? Bye, Nicole.
Bye, Nicole. Oh no, doesn't Nicole have a live?
Wait, where's Nicole going? Okay, bye, Nicole.
I think it's what is it? The cat.
Is it tonight again too?
Oh,
the cat got your diamond something live show. Is that today?
No.
I didn't think it was
sure.
today. Normally she's like, I gotta go to my live show. When she
See, I'm not the only one. Iggy noticed that it was gone too.
What was gone? We're not talking to Iggy, so don't talk to him.
Who is Iggy?
Iggy is Iggy.
Iggy Azalea?
Do we know Iggy?
No, I mean, I know Iggy.
Yeah, Nicole said yes. Yeah.
Ow, shit.
Oh, okay.
What's yes? So there is a live
Nicole. Like you and like India, like you and Nicole, like with all the live shows, I'm like, I could give you.
Yeah.
Because Nicole has like one, like maybe 2 or 3 every single week.
Yeah.
One for like her book club.
I'll be killing that.
It's usually on the romance read. What is it called? The read-alongs.
Oh, yeah.
That happen every week.
Yeah.
She's on those.
Very true.
India, you're every Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always jump in Nicole's late at night because luckily Nicole's 3 hours behind, so then I'm able to jump in.
But Nicole and Jen, they're just like slamming through these series. I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I blinked and I'm already behind.
I read fast. My reading be all over the place. I don't like.
I don't like sticking with a series. I like breaking. So I like breaking.
I break series up. Unless I'm just like, I gotta read the next one. But most of the time I'm breaking it up.
Even then, I was like, I need to read another book in between.
Kennedy Fox has that binge-worthy series.
That binge-worthy? Okay.
Yeah. Because that whole roommate series and the Checkmate series. I read the Checkmate series 2 years ago in December or something like that.
Ooh, I do like the Checkmate series.
Right? It's 3.
I don't think I finished the
I don't think I
finished the second one. It's still on my currently reading list.
The first book, I got the first book because it was free. It was free at some point.
Why you gonna open yourself up like that, India? Why? We weren't even gonna bring that up. But see, I can't even talk because I'm like a week behind on my reviews, even my lazy reviews. Because see, I still put them on different shelves, even though I'm just doing hey, go check out my whatchamacallit.
Okay, but we're saying like for like some authors, I could read one book and I'm good. Then I need to like I need to read
and then I'll come back later.
And then I'll come back.
Right, for a book too.
But Kennedy Fox, you can't do that because they're binge worthy. They're like seriously, they're binge worthy.
I think that's how I ended up reading 1.5.
They're like 6 or 7.
Like Megan March.
No. We don't
I
talk about
can't.
her.
I
We don't talk
can't.
about her. She's a fucking racist. Excuse my language. She's a
She
racist,
is.
along with Jamie McGuire. So they're both in the
Yeah.
trash, and we don't discuss them.
Guys,
I'll
will
say
one of
in
y'all shave my
general,
legs for me?
I don't like when authors write trilogies
Or
that don't
duets
have
just
enough,
to do.
or like duologies that don't have enough story to cover all the books.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That drives me crazy, and they just leave it on these random cliffhangers.
Yeah.
And then you get to the third book, and you're like, was that really worth it?
Right? Yeah. I finished one of her duets, and then she did that whole trash talk over on Instagram. And then I went and cleaned up. I was like, oh, use an author that followed her and you like that post? Oh, but bye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you liked her? You like bye.
Yep. All I have to say is there's so many indie authors that it's easy to bump one and bring one else in. I'm just saying.
Right. There's always a new one.
There's always a new one
Right
popping up
corner.
that's like that is
Right
like
around
just
the
getting
corner.
started. New
Like,
books.
oh my goodness. So you haven't watched my video. Did you watch my weekend video?
Nope. Nope.
No, I'm
Nope.
I'm behind. So
I wasn't talking about you, Charles. I know you haven't watched it because you didn't get my thank you. So Corinne Michaels is allowing people to write in her Salvation series, right? There's like 50+ authors, okay? So you do have to read and have a firm knowledge, in my opinion, of the Salvation series before you go and read these Salvation Society books. But last weekend, I read the first 5 that were released. And come to find out, which I did not know, Shell Sloan is a debut author. That was her very first book. And Homegirl knocked it out the fucking park. It was so good. So
I noticed that they're doing that more.
I say reformation, but it might be
reformation.
I don't know how you want to pronounce it. It might be a tomato type thing, but
it's good.
I call it reformation, but it was so good. But you definitely need to understand the series before you can really grasp the amazingness of this book, because the characters from the series are in the book and they have little parts, but it's also revolving around a new main couple. And it was so good. But for a debut author to write something fire like that in someone else's world, oh my God, it was so good.
Oh, hey, princess.
Hey, princess. I am talking about the Salvation Society. I posted a picture and a mini review of all of the books over on Instagram this weekend. And India's not listening to me.
I am listening. You posted a mini review on Instagram over the weekend. I only work weekends, guys, okay? So,
I know, which I don't hold against you. I don't miss them days at all.
So, like, you know, I get through it during the week, but then I had to go in last night to do random work stuff because, like, work is partnered with FEMA, and, you know, there's, like, hurricanes out there in the world. And so some people were coming back from the hurricanes. Get out of there. Coming back from the hurricanes. And so we had to get them back in. And we were there till 3 in the fucking morning. I was like, I don't work nights.
Yeah,
I saw your stories.
I don't work nights.
So, the authors that are dumpster fire people and we will no longer be reading their work is Megan March and Jamie McGuire. So both of them have showed their racist, bigoted asses in so many different isms and isses ways that they don't deserve our time or money or anything else. So that is who we are.
100% agree. But I do like back on your Corinne Michaels thing. I'm seeing like Amazon has their Hero Club series. Have you read any of those? It's basically, you know, like by Keelan and Penelope Ward, the cocky heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, like cocky firefighters, cocky doctors.
You're seeing more of that stuff happening.
Those are all available on
Audible, Escape.
I
I
do
haven't
like
gotten
her
into
NIKU.
cocky
it.
firemen and her cocky
NIKU.
doctors. I really liked both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
I
liking
need
that
to
now
finish.
bigger authors are doing that now. They're opening up
Yeah.
like their popular worlds and saying, hey,
Yep.
write books.
Come right in them. And little fact, because I'm in some of their private groups and things like that, I'm not like divulging anything that isn't that needs to be kept secret or anything like that. But when they get the go ahead, I can't say it for all of them. So like I don't know if I did it or not, or Penelope did it or not for the Cocky series.
The cocky hero.
But for Salvation series, when an author wanted to write in Corinne's world, they had to submit like a outline or a
Or
form or something, a sample writing of the story they were thinking of in her world. And these are authors that she approved to write in the world. So I'm just like, yes.
You know it's gonna be good.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Nice. That is good. That's a
Because
good
I
book.
was,
on
I
audio?
was super no, I don't think so. The
No,
first
they're
set
not.
Well, pick up a book.
the first set doesn't come out until September the 6th.
Oh, okay, so they're not out yet. Okay.
They're not out yet. Y'all can't read them yet, but I did and I loved them.
I can't even get to them because I haven't read the Salvation series. I only read her newest one.
You need to. It's Navy SEALs, and there's so much that goes on, and makes you cry, makes you laugh. You got some CIA stuff that goes on in it. There's suspense. Yes, yes, and they're mature. They're mature people. They're like over 30 people, like people that are in their lives. So I'm like, yes, yes. So, okay.
Huh. That's a fun fact. I didn't know that.
Kindle.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
It's a fun fact. I like it. I like it. Let's see what other random things.
Steph, you should do a Corinne Michaels read along so I can like actually prioritize those books.
No. He ain't gonna be a part of the read along.
They're on audio. The Salvation series is on audio, so
yeah. I think the whole thing is on audio, isn't it?
Idiot! Don't be sitting over there salty. Me and Steph told you we're gonna wait for them audios to pop up.
I did say
and
that.
India was like, "Where y'all at in the group? Y'all ain't saying anything."
I did say that.
We did say that.
I said I was waiting for the audibles.
You see, but like I can somewhat give Charles a pass because he only does audio. But
she coming for you, Steph.
Audio,
but
trying to come for me? Are you sure you want to do that? Because
Steph.
I had some arcs that I needed to read, so
Steph, we don't even care about those. No. We don't
care about those. Your excuse. Don't be using them arcs.
That's an excuse.
No,
Miss, I read like 10 to 12 books in a week. You could have read this book. It's not even that big. It's like that big. It's that big. It's that big of a book. You could have read it. You could have read it.
I own them all. That's just not where I was at.
You just didn't even need to buy it.
What? I bought them before we even
exactly.
Trying to do
so they were already in the library. So we could have started this.
But I wasn't
together.
in that mood. I wasn't in that mood.
But it wasn't. But
and I had arcs.
But
hold on,
because
Steph. Is that 2 reasons now?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of reasons. Audiobook. I had other arcs that I needed to read that aren't in audiobook. That they were drop everything authors. Thank you very much. And I needed some emotional release. Thank you very much for my birthday and for my birthday month, which is why I emotionally dragged myself with Rebecca Yarros' Flight and Glory series, which you guys can see tomorrow.
Oh.
That whole vlog comes out tomorrow at noon. Yes, I'm doing some self.
We're talking about Desperate Measures, Desiree.
No. Oh.
I'm Steph, all I gotta say is I have to be in the right mindset for Rebecca Yarros because you warned me about the last letter?
The last letter. Yep.
I have her newest one, the Great and Precious Things.
Okay. Well, that's
I have that. But I was like, what?
These are the 2 standalones. So you have the
Oh,
last letter, and then you have Great and Precious Things.
oh, they're not
Right?
connected.
These aren't connected.
What
They're
loser?
standalone books.
See, but I
I mean,
know.
there is a little bit of a connection,
Because
but it's
Desiree is
not
supposed to
going to
read it
hurt you.
too.
It's not going to hurt you to read Great and Precious and then read Last Letter, or Last Letter then Great and Precious. But both of them, you do need to have tissues ready because it's going. They gonna
That's why,
get
like, I need to be in a mood for her.
They
All I'm
gonna
saying
get
is, even Princess finished Desperate Measures.
you. Did you watch that video? Did you watch that video?
I did.
I love Princess. I love Princess. I love her sister too. But they were real funny. They were real funny in that. I laughed. I kikied as one of my best friends tell me I do.
Did you just say you kikied?
I kiki all the way through. Yes, all the way through that video. That video was fire.
I can't with you. I can't with y'all.
But this series right here,
What is that?
this is the Flight and Glory series by Rebecca Yarros.
Oh, that's the one she changed the covers for, right?
Yes.
I saw the new covers.
Don't get me started, because that's why I
Okay.
have these that aren't signed.
Because you wanted the old covers.
I wanted the old covers,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted the new covers. So this book came out August the 24th. This is about people. But
Steph.
you need to read these four to grasp the full and emotional connection for this story. This is the series you have to read all together.
Are you gonna read her Rockstar, the trilogy that she has with Serena Bowen
and Devney Perry? Yes, I will.
Yeah, I know the first book.
I don't think I get cards for them, but I will be reading them. I've already pre-ordered them.
I think the books come out soon, right?
Devney's does. They're spaced out. I think they're like 3 months apart or something like that.
3 months apart. I saw Serena's book had the audio that you could pre-order.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I was like, I just like was looking on Amazon, like, what can I pre-order?
Oh, that's
and then I saw the audio. I was like, oh, I was like, Kenny. I just have to say, Kenny Ryan, where's the Queen Move audio?
Oh,
I promised it was coming. I read the book.
Did you see her tweet? That she has a new story.
Yeah, the Hollywood series.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, but I just had to tell Kennedy, you better get that audio ready. Like, I want to be like 6 months.
You wanted the same time.
Audio.
Same time.
I wanted the same time because I know I picked up Queen Move. I was like, you're going to get me. I'm going to read a physical book because I love you, Kennedy. So I read Queen Move. I loved it. Now I'm like, where's the audio? I will read it again just for the audio.
He said, I picked up a whole physical book.
And then
I picked up my Kindle, read it front to back. I was like, I'm proud of myself.
I also got a notification from my girl Marissa right here.
I haven't read her.
She is the one that wrote the Life of Anna series. It's super, super dark. Like super dark. Like four books, super dark. Like it just keeps going down. Even book 4, how dogs. Control your dogs. And then this is the spinoff series, or the spinoff series. And this is book number 1. Well, the characters stopped talking to her for book number 2, but they started talking to her again. So book number 2 is coming. Don't know when, but they started talking to her ass again. I was like, yes.
Hold up, this is like a question I always wanted to ask people. Do you prefer romances? Do you prefer series or just standalones? Not a series of standalones. Just like it's like that one book.
It depends.
It depends how it's done. I feel like I need the series to want to be seriesable. You know, like I don't like when my series can be standalones. Like I want to be like, fuck, I need that next book. Like now. versus like, okay, well, I've read this, you know, like a lot of romances, it's like they're like individual standalones in a series of a world.
See, I feel like
And
that's
so
a
you're
cop
like,
out because like
and it's like not
like
the same because you're like, I
connected.
don't even care about those side characters.
Well, like, how many of the Arrowwoods have you read, Charles? Have
I
you read?
read all the way up. Isn't the new one out?
No.
I read two. I read the
Or
first.
yes, it just came out. It came out like last week before
I
last.
don't know, but I read the first two.
Okay. Oh, he got her food.
Ah, snap.
We don't need to see your ass, India. Don't get up. Don't get up.
But yeah,
They're brothers, so you know they sort of work together, and you know about them.
audiobooks.
I use text to speech a lot, and then audiobooks.
I can't do the text to speech life.
Yeah.
It's too slow.
Whatever.
I can read it faster.
No, I do my text to speech at like 4 times speed.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, but I have to read along because, you know, I'm reading along. It's not like I can.
Because like
It's not like an audiobook where I can just let the audiobook play and have my
Yeah.
earbuds in and be doing other things. I physically have to read the book while I'm listening to text.
reading.
But it is at 4 times speed, which cuts down the reading time
Okay.
significantly. So
Yeah, 'cause I don't know. Like I feel like I like true standalones. They're not like in a series of standalones. I just like that one book. Because I have so many romance series that I've read maybe like 1 or 2 books, and they have like 20 or 10 books. But then they have like a spin-off series or like this really complicated reading, like Becca and Krista Ritchie. They're because they have the Addicted.
yes, Addicted, and then you have the Love Me, Love You, something or another. Yeah. What?
Did you see what India just did?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
What did India just do?
Oh. So I'll tell you later.
About it.
I'll tell you later, stuff. But you know, yeah, but that's just my feeling.
No, I feel you on that.
Like it's I have like probably like 20 that I have ongoing. I have the next book, but like I have to say, some authors are not consistent with their series, and that's what gets me. Like I expect this same level, and then I read the second book, I'm like, what the hell?
There's always like second book slump.
Sometimes it's even like the third book, they just like try to do something completely different.
Not with Alicia.
No.
Not with Alicia or Megan.
Megan is consistent. Even though I hated the first book, and I didn't hate it. The first book in the baseball series.
Oh, the locker room.
That twist. Like
you just didn't like that part, but we all didn't like that part, and she learned from that because she got some feedback. We gave her that feedback. We gave her that feedback. We were like, "Don't be doing that shit no more. Don't be doing that shit no more." That's why in book number two, she tries it, but then she's like, third wall break or fourth wall break is like, "Ha ha ha! I got you."
Yeah.
When I got to that part in that second book, I was about to launch my Kindle. I was not happy. I was like, "Oh hell no, not again, not again."
Because like I think I gave the book a 4, but it was like it was so close to being a 5, and then she made that turn. I was like, I've never been as frustrated while reading. I was like, you didn't have to do that.
But see, I've also learned that people like Megan, Quinn, Alethea Romig, who else? Corinne Michaels. They're all writing like 3 and 4 books ahead of what's actually coming out, which makes me feel comfortable
and trusting them
reading their series books, because I know when I get an arc, somebody just said, or somebody asked me this question on one of my videos or something like that, or something. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So I feel comfortable knowing that I may be reading the first book of Alethea's Sparrow series, right? But the third book and possibly the first book in the next trilogy is already with her editor. So
Yeah,
book number
it's
two
already
and
done.
book number 3 is already done. They're going through first and second edits already
Yeah,
before they get to me,
yeah,
and then I
that's
only
true.
have to wait like maybe a month, 2 months, between releases and between arc reads. So, I'm like, okay, that's cool. So like even that stipulation when I'm working with the PR companies and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and they're like, if we don't see your review, and if you don't turn in your review for this book, you don't get the next book. Then I'm like, okay, there's certain authors that I'm like, okay, I can
they got it together.
yeah.
Like
So
Eldridge Shen is one too, because she has a pre-order just went up for one of her books and it doesn't come out till March of next year. I was like, that's I was like, I'm used to
early pre-order.
I was like, that's early. Usually most romance authors are like a week before. Hey, this book is coming out in 2 weeks. Order it. Some just like drop their books. I'm like, okay, I didn't know you were coming out with a new book.
That's 6 months.
That too. No, I think I've pre-ordered Corinne's new traditional, Rebecca's new traditional. I think Megan has a traditional that she has coming out next year, and I've pre-ordered all of them already. What? You're dropping a book?
I kind of stopped pre-ordering because like I know
it depends on the author.
Like even if I want to read it, like I know myself, like I'm probably gonna go, oh, what is this new shiny book over here? I'm like, didn't I just pay like $8? Didn't I just pay like $7 just to pre-order this book?
Yep,
and
then it's not gonna be read.
And then it's not.
I have such a problem doing that.
And it's just sitting there on my Kindle. I was like, no, I could have returned that and used that for another book. And then when I was in the mood, I could have got that book, and then I would have been happy to read it then. Because once I buy it and it goes on that Kindle, it's like in a graveyard, unless I like actively prioritize it.
I love just like swiping through my Kindle sometimes and being like, oh yeah,
I forgot I bought that.
I should probably read that. There needs to be like a currently bought list.
That's where my art come in, Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
And unless it's one of my auto-buy authors, I usually don't pre-order an art.
Okay.
Unless it's one of my auto-buy authors, like the new J. Crownover, Blacklisted.
Is she good?
Yeah, I love this series.
I remember you talked about her cowboy one a while.
All I heard was, "Is she dead?" And I was like, "Well, damn, what are you pre-ordering?"
No, she has she's the cowboy series, right?
Yeah, Loveless Texas.
About that one. That's the one I remember.
It has Justified, Unforgiven. Actually, I think I said that in the wrong order. I think it's Unforgiven and Justified.
Justified, yeah.
Justified. However, them are the two first books. Now, Blacklisted is coming out later on. It was just in my last video. Oh wait, you haven't watched my last video, so.
No, I'm trying to like leave comments for every single video that I watch. So like, I'm still stuck in last week trying to get through those. You said my comments down in one of your videos from last week. Oh, Andy, you just kicked out stuff. Oh. Oh, okay.
So since we haven't watched Steph's video, might as well just not even talk to her for a little bit. We'll come back to this in a moment.
I'm trying to be I'm trying to like leave good comments on people's videos, so I'm like, I can't just. I want to get to everyone's, but I want to leave a comment, so I like watch like 10 a day. And just
see how Steph is munching on her sliders right now.
Steph's gonna be mad when you put it back.
She's over there like this. She's just like.
I see everyone's videos, but I'm behind.
I really haven't opened up YouTube in a few days to like watch people's videos. Like,
yeah,
I'm definitely behind.
I'm trying to be consistent, trying to get my Instagram game up.
I noticed that. I
Like
noticed that. I was
I already have a video
Charles.
planned and filmed for this weekend.
Oh,
Like
I
I'm
don't
getting
have
there,
that.
y'all. I'm
I
getting
don't
there,
have that.
y'all.
That's fantastic. I feel like Steph about to talk about us in this chat, and I'm gonna watch her do it. I'm gonna watch her do it while
See, I
she
don't like
talks
the
about it.
emojis. I like leaving a comment like da 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 da. That's dope.
Dude, my friend Bunny, whenever she comments on one of my videos, she always leaves a fun fact at the end, and it's so much fun. She leaves some really good ones, and it's so much fun. But I also love Bunny because she does, until YouTube gets rid of it, she does my closed captioning.
Nice.
And so I love her so much.
Y'all can't see me, but good.
Okay, I guess I'll bring her back in. Like, whatever.
Yeah. You back.
Welcome.
In the middle now.
Welcome. I feel like it said something
You
about
can
you
do
can.
that now. There you go.
Yeah, I saw that. You know what? Here.
Okay, India, have your Beyonce moment.
On a world of a broken heart, it's just emotion.
I don't even know the rest of the words.
Over, caught up in sorrow, lost in the fire.
Something.
It just baffles me when people don't know about Destiny's Child. I was like, that's where Beyonce came from, y'all, right?
Nah, I don't know.
That's like the one group that they could easily make a comeback right now. I think Beyonce doesn't have like too big of an ego. She's like, okay,
Got ego. Don't. No.
But like when she has like live shows, she brings them back.
She does all the time.
Because she can't handle nothing herself.
I am talking about Bunny from Twitter. Guys, Princess needs a romance wreck. Are you okay, Princess? I know you said you've been sick. Like, are you okay?
Do you want?
She's trying to take a romance wreck from us. They have like a whole bunch of stipulations. I mean, I love you, Princess, but
I love you, Princess, but like,
she ain't gonna read that.
Isn't here tonight. Bree isn't here tonight. Princess.
There we go. There. Oh, yes. You can read that one. There you go, Princess. You take over. Like, else want.
Or if you want black romance, you can read Alexandria House.
We need more information.
I'm about to add that one back on to it. I think you saw that comment. What was that?
How much have you read of Alexandria House?
I haven't read anything, but at one point I think she blocked me on Twitter. So she part of that black author crew that tried to come after me and things like that.
I did not know this. Who said you weren't a fan? Wow, I can't be on this live show anymore. Someone just said they're not a fan of Destiny Child. That's like saying you're not a fan of TLC.
I'm a fan of Destiny's Child, not a fan of Beyonce. I'm not part of the Beehive. I think she is trash.
I hate you too. It's fine. Okay, but
I will say this: I liked her before she did her self-titled album. Before she, that
was after Sasha Fierce, right?
Yeah, it was like that partition, then Lemonade. I still liked it, but I feel like her hype just went off the rails. It was like when Beyonce went hip hop.
I'm just mad that she's still getting awards for things that she did like 2 years ago. It's only supposed to be a year for each one of them awards. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop. And if you the 13th person written on the line for the songwriter, you didn't really write shit. You didn't write shit. You're not a songwriter. So I'm gonna need.
All I have to say is this.
On Beyonce because
okay, Beyonce Princess needs a college romance. There's a lot of college romance.
There's tons.
There's tons of college romance. Like they're looking for like sport. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. Elsa Madden Mills. I thought about that one immediately. I dare you.
She's more romantic comedy, right?
She's not very funny. Yeah, it's funny adult. She's not very funny. Yeah.
There was like one new adult.
Listen to
Was
this one on
pretty
audio
funny.
because that British actor is amazing.
Mm.
That one too.
What does drama mean?
Like, do you mean like soapy levels of drama,
Right,
or
yeah,
like,
like what does that mean?
or do you mean like realistic drama?
Because the Ilsa Man Mill series has realistic drama that I think is a great conversation into college athletes
Mhm.
Or do you need like a
for her
soap opera
books.
one where like
Right.
someone is slapping someone?
Oh,
Like, he was mine. Oh, I saw the
like
girl
I'm
touch your
sleeping
hand.
with your husband drama. So soapy drama.
Oh, that's
Then
messy.
you need to go read these. You need to read these. Sweet Lord, read this bad boy. Love in Carolina and Catalina Cove. Black author, Black Love. Isn't it Black Love, Charles? It's Black Love, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
This one, drama,
Hmm.
like straight up drama, secrets and all kinds of craziness.
Yeah.
Woo! And then you got Forget
But
Me
is
Not.
but it doesn't take place in a school?
Oh no, these are adult.
No,
That's
those are
right.
adult. Those are adult.
They're adult. That's right.
So we're looking for school drama.
School drama. School drama.
What about the off-campus L. Kennedy? Is
They
she
all right.
cancel?
They all right.
Okay,
I mean,
I can't even recommend that series because I don't
Desperately
like
Seeking Roommate.
yes,
Michaela
Oh.
Smeltzer.
it's Macaulay.
There's
Macaulay.
a book.
It's
There's a book coming
Macaulay.
out.
Or
Have you re-
Desperately Seeking Landlord. Here's
Mhm.
Desperately
you
Seeking
guys?
Landlord.
Oh, I haven't read those.
That's soapy.
Have you guys? I want to read the Roommate by Rosie Dannon.
Dannon. It's Dannon.
Have I
Like
read that?
the yogurt Dannon.
People have been saying like the book is like The Bride Test by Helen Huang steamy.
We'll see. I mean, I got it on
Like
audit.
I'm hearing those rumors. I'm like, okay, I need to read this book. But
The
hopefully
Roommate by
it lives up.
who?
I think it's Rosie Dannon,
Yes, Rosie
or is it
Dannon.
Dan? Or it's either Dannon or Dan.
Dannon, like the yogurt.
Dannon?
Dannon, like the yogurt. Dannon. Dannon. But it's not spelled Dannon.
Spelled that way. Yeah.
Who else is new adult?
New adult. Oh.
Okay, why can't I find this on Goodreads?
What?
Which one?
The Roommate.
Type in The Roommate.
It's by
With
Rosie. It's like.
Huh?
Type in The Roommate with Rosie. See, you go. Oh.
It's definitely on there. It's been buzzed about a lot.
See, be glad that I got all my shit down here tonight.
Oh, you made Steph angry. Oh, there's this book. I haven't read it yet, but this is supposed to be new adult.
I've been seeing that everywhere. I haven't read that one either.
I forgot I pre-ordered it, and then it came in the mail. I was like, oh, I forgot that I pre-ordered that.
Hell.
Oh, come on, Steph.
Arcs, man, arcs. I got to get through them. Stop it.
Yeah, this one takes place in. I know it's college. I think it's like mythology college. So I don't know if it's good, but I heard a lot of buzz about it.
You want to get, and then someone wants to get into more dark romances.
Take it away, Jade.
I don't know.
Take it away now.
Okay,
because there are some serious different levels of dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to know. You have to really know the person's taste.
Mm-hmm.
For dark romance, you really have to know.
There is The Roommate.
Yeah, how could you not find that?
Dannan.
I literally typed in The Roommate.
It's not as bad as like Lies by Alethea Roman.
Did you get it?
I got it. I had to keep scrolling. There's like 80 books called The Roommate.
Hold up, you got an arc for that stuff?
Okay,
so how'd you get an arc for that?
Okay. So hold on. Shut up.
How did I get an arc for that? It's called NetGalley, and I went and
So when we're talking about dark romance, okay, we need to know before I get them back in here. We need to know like what you gotta let us into your personal life. You gotta let us into what you want to see in what you want to see in your dark romances. Like you want some BDSM, you want some like menage play. Like you gotta have to let us into your life, okay, in order for us to know. Because some dark romance, you know, you get kind of dark.
Yes, definitely. We need some other stipulations
Right.
on the
I'll let
romance.
Charles back in. Thank you when he brings himself back in.
Now I can come back. Oh,
I unmuted you.
I was about to say you did not mute me as soon as I came back.
So you got to let us into your life. Let us
Yeah.
into your life and let us know your kinks. You know, just let us know.
It's just as like if someone's starting out in romance, I wouldn't give them like
No,
I wouldn't start them out on the deep end.
I
No,
wouldn't
would
start him
start-
out with Kennedy Ryan.
I would give them like the closed door,
that's
maybe some light stuff.
I wouldn't give him.
well, Miss
I
Austin's
wouldn't even
not
give him desperate measures.
Oh no!
in there. I mean, she's into our romance stuff, so we're good.
Yes.
Light, beginner, dark, no BDSM. Okay. So,
Oh, Nikki
gotta-
Sloan, doesn't she have dark? Nikki Sloan, right?
Let me get back into my good read.
yeah, a little.
There's
Wait, who did you put? Huh? What'd you say?
Nikki Sloan. Doesn't she have something dark romance?
Yeah, she has this whole series. But I don't know. I haven't read it yet. But everyone keeps talking about it, saying it's bomb and stuff like that.
Oh, dark.
Priest, Sierra Simone.
Anna
But
Zara.
like, it's not so dark.
Anna Zara. Go with the
Anna
Twist
Zara.
or Twist Me series. Isn't it Twist Me?
I think it's Twist Me. It's like it's three different series.
Yeah.
Three different series. Yeah. Those are
Okay,
dark.
but like Priest isn't dark. It's more so just like
Taboo.
it's a
Taboo,
taboo
yeah.
series more so
Which
than
makes it dark.
darkness.
Which
And
makes
so
it
that's
dark.
what makes it dark.
Yes.
And so, but it's not like a BDSM, like, you know,
Type
Yeah, no.
situation.
kidnap me series.
About the Nikki Sloan Filthy Rich American series. The dresses or whatever. I haven't read it yet.
Those dresses look great. What is it?
Yeah, it's called the Filthy
American
series.
Something.
Princess, you haven't read The Hating Game? Oh my god, I really enjoyed The Hating Game.
I haven't read The Hating Game either.
It's really cute.
I mean, I think I gave it like 3.5 or 4 stars or something like that. It was all right, but it's not.
But like I know your reading taste, Steph. I know you're reading, so I can understand why you would give it 3.5 stars. But like for Princess,
that would be yeah.
Right.
That could work.
Yeah, you could definitely.
And so.
No,
you came out a while ago, right?
So yeah, Princess. Before you go, the Hating Game. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have. But The Hating Game and The Kiss Quotient, those are probably good for you to dive into.
And the Bride Test.
I like the Bride Test more.
And the Bride
Test is really good.
I like Kiss Quotient more.
See, it's because I like the Kiss Quotient, but I hated the audio.
Oh, see, so I read the art.
I listened to the audio and then I read the book afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
I like because the girl gives it's a really annoying voice for Stella. And then we get to the Bride Test. It's one of my favorite narrators.
And
it's so much better. The Bride Test is way better on audio.
Okay.
It's like this really like tinny whiny voice. Like
that'll definitely ruin your experience.
Listen to it. She sounds like a teenager.
No,
The
I'm not gonna
Voice.
listen to it.
I'm not gonna listen to it,
You
right?
don't want me to not.
It's
You
not
don't want me
good.
to
It's
Right.
not good.
Okay,
I,
so we're getting the once again at the beginning, dark romances. I think we like. I like
Mm.
Priest. It's taboo, but it's not like dark.
I think
That's a
anything
good.
by
That's
Sarah Simone would be good.
no, no.
Like the
Please
Camelot.
stop it.
A
Please
Lessons
stop
in
it.
Forward and the
And
new
your
Camelot
new
series.
Camelot series. No, no,
It gets
no,
darker.
no.
No, most
Do
definitely
not
not.
start.
Not a.
You read New Camelot. You know how
I only
dark
read
New
the first
Camelot
book.
is.
I only read
Oh,
the first book.
no, do
The first
not.
book wasn't that dark.
No, it's not. But the second and third one are, and
Oh,
no.
If you
it gets
haven't
darker.
gotten it,
Oh,
yes,
I didn't
it
know
gets
that.
darker. That's why I
Yes.
haven't read the third book because the way the second book ends, I'm just like, can't. Am I ready?
You
Oh,
need to
Am
be
I
in the right
ready?
headspace. Right.
Exactly.
Did one of Nicole's freaking deals when she put it in the freezer
yeah.
for book 3. But I was sitting at work, so I didn't have a freezer to go put it in. But I most definitely was like, did that just and I was listening to it as an audiobook, so I was like, oh,
Like, is it like dark in which way? Like, is it emotional? Or is it just like twisted?
all of that. It's all of it. I mean, I was just like, I was into it. I was like,
Trust me, as you read the second book, you start it. Ooh, it starts
you
to
be
dive
feeling
in
the
so
characters,
many different directions.
different characters, and you're just like, ooh, ooh. I was like, oh, what? And then it
Yeah,
happened
you were
so
going
fast. I was
so.
like,
It happens so. It goes in so many different directions in that second book. You're like, wait,
yep,
baby, what?
yep.
We're talking about the new Camelot series by Sierra Simone,
Yes.
Oh
and
my.
so, yeah. So that's what we're talking about. It's not a beginner dark romance series.
It's not.
I just consider it like a. Oh wow. Okay.
It's a menage, most
I was like,
definitely.
I was like,
It is Minaj, but there's
But
so
that
much more.
menage gets a little.
I did not know that.
It's crazy.
I was thinking I was going the second book. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be. But
Mm-mm.
okay.
Because it starts, like a lot of romances do, it starts becoming like so much more than just about like the relationships. Um,
Oh.
it becomes a lot of politics
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of backroom stuff.
This was one. This was one politic book that I didn't even mind the
Right.
politics in it.
And
Kind of
I
like
love,
the Record
yeah,
series by K.A. Lindy. Didn't mind
Yeah.
the politics in that one either. This
Because
one
it's so
didn't mind the
good.
politics, but your favorite book over there, Red, White, and Royal Blue, has too much politics and too much madness. But so that's where the scale. So if you like,
Steph, why you gotta be throwing shade at one of my favorite books?
I hate that book. Don't like that book. Why isn't my Goodreads working on my Fire? I am so
I
mad
don't
right
know.
I've
What do you
noticed
mean
like
what's considered dark?
like the
What
mobile
aspect?
version of Goodreads is like it's not the best. I prefer going online, like going on my laptop and using Goodreads.
Um,
now.
let me think. What were some of my beginner dark romances? I feel like I kind of dived off the deep end at the beginning though.
Same.
So
Okay, that's not working. So I guess I'm
because
gonna have to
like
try and use the
because
computer.
one of my like first like true romance books was fuck, I'm trying to get it to come up. Was wait on it. Doctor.
Oh, my Dr.
You know what I'm
Vincent.
trying to think.
Dr. Vincent that I told you.
That's the one you
Yes.
recommended, right? I have
Yes,
that. I haven't read that yet.
yes.
I have it.
It's
that.
good.
Oh my god, the audiobook
It's
is
so
absolutely
good.
amazing.
I got it because like Steph recommended it. I was like, but I never got
That's
it.
another one that you're like, ooh, did that?
Yep.
Woo,
Yep. Wait.
wait.
What are we doing?
And,
Hold on. Hey, doctor.
Hold on, but isn't that the best when you read like when you pick up a book and it like surprises you? You're like, oh, I didn't realize. Oh, we're going this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you guys read
Definitely.
The Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin?
I haven't read it yet.
What
I
is
got
it?
the
A city?
audiobook.
A what?
all I knew was that it was a dark pirate historical romance,
Right?
but
Why
I
is
didn't
it
read the synopsis, and then it took a couple turns, and then I was like, oh, oh,
really?
Wait, what's it
basically,
called?
Sea of Ruin. I did not know. It's in the synopsis, so it's not a spoiler,
Okay.
but it's a menage.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm down with that. That's cool.
Yeah, I
No,
like
but
Manila.
see, going into it, I didn't know that. So then
Oh,
we like take a
Okay.
turn and we meet this new person. I'm like, okay, what's happening? What happened to
What's
this
happening?
other dude? And then
okay.
it started happening. I was like, is this a love interest? And then I pulled the synopsis like 50% of the way through the book. I'm like, oh, I
Okay.
wasn't.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Okay. So the audience is basically wanting to know like what is considered dark romance. Jess is definitely helping out. In my opinion, dark romance is it's definitely a
Anything
broad
taboo.
term, but it's like taboo. You think
Mhm.
Yeah,
taboo?
anything
Anything you
taboo.
wouldn't
And
just explicitly tell somebody else.
Mhm.
You know, like you wouldn't tell your grandmother, "I like to be tied up on St. John's Cross," you know,
Yeah.
and be rat-tailed. You know, like.
yeah.
Mm, um, that's kind of what I put in as dark, or
Mm-hmm.
Age gap,
some
um,
Age gap.
captive,
age gap.
captor,
Yep.
Potential
Stockholm syndrome sort of things, kidnapping,
BDSM.
drugging,
Yeah.
Um,
kidnapping.
how was it worded in my the Katie Roberts book, non-consensual consent,
Yes.
consensual,
Yeah.
isn't that what it
Yep.
is?
Non-consensual consent.
Non-consensual consent.
Mm-hmm.
Or what is it? Dubious consent.
Dubious consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
She
Um,
did it. She did a good job with it, by the
she
way.
did a very good job with it.
I was like, this could become really problematic really quickly.
Fast.
See, there's
yes.
some dark romance authors that
Some
don't.
age gap can be dark.
Some just
I
like
mean,
go over
because
like the
like
dark romance. That's I
What?
know that first. Like when they like Penelope Douglas when
Yep.
they
No.
bring like dark
Mhm.
or BB Reed,
Yep.
they
Nope.
bring like darkness into high school. Like
Anything in
I
high
can,
school, anything under the age of 18 is not on my
yeah,
list.
I can jive with it if it's like if they just turn 18. Then I'm like, okay, I'm like somewhat
If they
yeah.
just turn 18
I'm
and
like
they're
they're
in
adult.
college, okay, I can sort of suspend that. If they
Hmm.
just turn 18 and going to college,
If they're 16,
I
I can
might give it a chance. But if
16,
you're
17,
telling
no.
me that you're 17, 18, and the whole thing revolves around people in school,
Being
no,
in senior year of
no,
school,
sir,
yeah,
no, thank you. I'm
yeah,
gonna
Hmm.
let you have that. Y'all
yeah.
have that
Hmm.
any day of the week. Not doing it. Not doing
Hmm.
it. Mm-mm.
See, I'm
I think
fine if it's like young, if it's a YA contemporary that has some steamy stuff in it.
Oh yeah,
I'm fine with
fine with
I'm fine with that. That's more realistic to me. But I'm like, if someone's like tying someone up, I'm like, and you're 16, I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
right. I want to say that the BB Read, one of the BB Read books that I read, one of them has them in high school. They met when they were like 10 or 12 years old and they grew up
Hmm.
together and then they ended up hooking up. But the scene that turned me off of the book flat out was he was practically raping her. They were both under 18 in the kitchen or whatever, and then a friend was standing in the doorway watching. I was like, no, 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 thank you. No, I'm gonna need that not
Yeah.
to happen
Mhm.
to minors. To minors. I don't
Hmm.
care what have you.
Right.
And the reason
Hmm.
I stopped reading BB Reed's books is because because I was reading it,
Almost all of them are high school, right?
ended up meeting. Yes, most of her books are about high school
High
type.
school.
I ended up meeting her. I was reading the book so that I can meet her and have something to talk to her.
Something to talk about.
And
Mhm.
when I asked her at a signing, I was like, why are your characters under 18 and dark themes? She's like, because that's what I like to read and that's what I like to write. super nonchalant, like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Okay, boo, you do what you gonna do. You won't get none of my money. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
That's why they
I
say like
think
Phoebe Reed is not one of the bigger names in the indie world. I know her, but like Melanie, like Megan Quinn, like some of the bigger ones, they're more approachable. Like you can have young characters in high school,
Yep.
like Landed in Shape by Brittany C. Cherry. I like that one. You get
Right.
like part one is in high. I didn't even know. I thought it was like we're gonna be because I read Eleanor and Gray first,
Okay. Yeah.
and I was
Which
like, oh, like
Eleanor
it's
Gray actually happens in between part 1 and part 2
part two.
of freaking Landed in Shape. Yeah.
I picked up on that. And I was like, wait. I was like, I read part one. I was like, this is in high school. Like I didn't
Yep.
expect that.
Yep.
But like that one was done well.
Yeah.
For like the
I
age
would
range.
consider that as dark. I would just consider that as a coming of age, new adult story, and I'm fine with that. That works for me. I'm cool with that. Like, whatchamacallit, these books right here, you probably have never heard of them, but they are extremely well done YA stories.
What are they?
It's by Tracy Solano and not Tracy Solano, Julie Solano and Tracy Justice. It's the Seasons of Jefferson series, right? They have gorgeous covers for one. Okay, but you have When Fall Breaks, and this one has like trigger warnings for sexual assaults and something else. I want to say PTSD, maybe stalker type issues, abuse, and things like that. And then you have The Dead of Winter, which he's dealing with PTSD. It's an interracial couple, and they're still in high school, you know, dealing with things, but there's some sports aspects to it as well. And then the third book in the series is Secrets of Spring, and this is like deals with sort of PTSD, abuse. There is a it says book contains mild language, suggestive humor, and underage drinking. I think there's something else. There's secret identities as well in this one. But these 3 books are written by teachers. By teachers
really?
that deal, yes.
So it's realistic.
It's very realistic, and I loved this series so much. I got to art read for it, and then, you know, when they came out, I was just like, oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
All day long as a good YA series to read because they are so realistic and they handle the hard subjects in a way that you're like, okay, I understand how this happens or how, you know, where I should from there.
Yeah. I just think in general too, especially with dark romance, like there's so many things that people consider acceptable that they're okay with reading about. Like for me, it's not considered dark romance, but like cheating is a very big thing that I do not like in books. I talked to Steph about this with Blockshot by Kenny Ryan. I read it the first time. I was like, I can't believe she did that. I was like, and they deserve a happy. I was like, I read this. And I was like, wait. No, and then
right oh my goodness, Arson. This story. Have you read this one?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh. It's about a wife. Oh, so I'll just read it back up.
Yeah.
One glance was all it took. I'm a cheater. I'm a liar. My whole life is a mess. I love a man. No, I love 2 men, I think. One makes love to me. The other sets me on fire. One is my rock. The other is my kryptonite. I'm broken, lost, and disgusted with myself. But I can't stop. This is my story. My story. So, yeah. I mean, this book, and I don't usually something that has cheating. India, why don't you put yourself on mute? You have an issue over there.
I am trying to find my quilt. I am freezing.
Okay, Steph, just continue. Let's just forget India right now.
Behind my boxes to pack up my books.
See, I'm fine with it in books if it's not taken seriously. If it's like
It's
over the
very
top.
serious. It's very serious. I mean, it's like
Oh,
yeah. This book took me through the paces. I mean, I went from being angry with this female character to liking. I liked her, and then I didn't like
yeah.
her, and then I kind of felt for her, and she went. I mean, I was just like, oh, and
See,
I ended up giving it 5 stars. And it's just like you need to go in
yeah,
blind and just take the emotional ride with
yeah.
this. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I can like I can jive with it if you show the characters like it like affects them mentally.
Yeah.
Like in Block Chat, I didn't feel like there was enough of that.
Oh really?
And then like she did like this weird, like the part where like they try again. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I was like, stop trying to be like you're like all goody. I was like, you know what you did. I was like, just break it off and just move on. Like that. I threw that book. I was just like, I'm so angry with you, Kennedy. But like after even though Long Shot technically had cheating, but I was like, I get it. Like that one, it made sense. I was like, he's abusive, it's domestic. I'm like, okay, I can reason my way through that one.
um, another one that has cheating in it, but you have to make it through the end. Heartbreak Warfare.
I bought that because you raved about it.
It's really good, but it's gonna take you through your paces.
It's a love triangle, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I am not a love triangle fan, but
Yeah.
woo, woo. There were points in this one that I arc read for this one, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And there's some other things in this one that
Oh,
coronavirus.
coronavirus!
And you got that COVID up in here.
In this one that technically I kind of broke down with Kate about it and was like, who did you get to say that this is right? Because this is wrong. But and there were other aspects of it that I was just like, and it took me a couple days to read this book, but
To get there, yeah.
I ended up loving it. And I think I want to say for the review video, I did like a 15-minute
Yeah.
space where I was just like,
You broke it down. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, this is another love triangle that
Kate's yeah.
that I devoured. That I was like, who's she gonna end up with? What?
See, like that's my only problem with with cheating and romances, because you know it's gonna end up happily ever after for the main couple, in most of them. So I'm like,
but see, the ones that I like are the ones that you don't know which one.
how it's gonna go. Yeah.
Which one they're gonna end up.
Who's gonna be the happy one?
Yeah.
Like in Blockshot, it was pretty clear who was gonna end up. That's why
Okay,
I was just
I
like,
haven't read Blockshot, so
Me too. You're slacking.
it's good. Just know that going
because
in.
the first one kind of killed me emotionally, and
The second
then
one's lighter.
good because the
If
first one
you-
I was like,
The third one is
oof.
The third one wasn't my favorite because I didn't connect
The
to it as
first
much.
one got me,
you
man.
didn't like Hookshot.
It was so
No,
good,
I
but
liked
it got me.
I
mean-
it still got a 4. It's got a 4 from me.
Okay. Well, I mean, Hookshot though, if you don't have any connection with knowing someone or being sexually abused when you're a child,
It hits
then
differently.
it hits a lot differently.
Yeah, that's I thought that. So I was like, I like it. I really like it. But at the long shot, like that one, I was able to connect with.
Even
more.
for Long Shot, like I don't know anyone that has been involved or that I know of that has been involved in domestic violence or anything like that. But on the flip side, I definitely connected with that one. But
Much more.
Hookshot, hits me on a personal level.
I
So
remember you said that in your review.
yeah,
Mhm.
that one will always be my favorite because it hits on a personal level in
Mhm.
so many ways. So yeah.
I know Kennedy like discussed like she's like, yeah, I got a lot of flack for Block Shot. I was like, I
Mhm.
can see that. Like
Yeah.
I pointed at like have you read Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover?
No, I don't read her books.
Oh, I just read that one on a whim. And there's a third book in it that was told from the girl that got rejected. The girl, I forget, the hero has a girlfriend in the first book, and the third book is her book.
Doesn't she write that with the canceled author?
Yeah, no, this one was solo. You're thinking about the Never Never series
Oh.
with Karen Fisher.
Oh, is she there? The two they write it together?
Yeah, this one is like, I think maybe not. And when you read that book,
Oh, it's a YA.
it's like
Yeah, I wasn't.
it's
in the
emotional cheating.
Oh.
When you read it from her perspective, like he's not doing anything physical, but the emotions
Got it.
are there. And I didn't realize that when I read the first book.
Mhm.
And I was like, hold up.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up.
So I had to go back and read the first book, and I was like, oh, this changes. Why did she write this book?
There's a lot of books like that, kind of like her Wattpad one that she went from Wattpad and
Yeah.
just put it together. I tore that
Mhm.
book up,
What-
and I
what-
think that was
what-
like the straw that broke the camel's back when it came to her.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never reading her book again because that was
I
just
haven't
trash.
I
don't
haven't
even
read
remember the name of it.
that one.
That
Was it too late?
straight.
Was it called Too Late?
I think it might have been too late.
Yeah, I haven't read that one. I read more for traditionally published books, and
But them
that
two.
was like, it just reminds me, like, if you just change perspective for some of these romances, it like changes your whole view of the original book. I'm just like, why did you do that? I didn't even see that when I read it. Stop saying WAP. You gotta keep PG. And Steph won't use that song in her Instagram reels.
I am not using that song in my Instagram reels. That will not be happening. Thank you.
You could say WAG.
No.
No one will know what that is. You're talking WAG, WAG, WAG.
What? Huh? The only WAG that I know was in sports.
No, because in the YouTube video they say like wet as gushy.
Wet and gushy.
Yeah.
Ew.
I don't think it's better.
Nasty.
They had to edit it for YouTube.
That's just as nasty.
Cardi B's second verse had to be completely like bleeped out almost, because I was like, okay, at least Megan's has some rhyme to it. But
they all tripping. Oh, ooh. So I'm looking at my dark and twisted shelf on Goodreads, and I have Poughkeepsie listed.
That's such a weird title. I saw you post about that book.
You know it's a city in New York, right?
Really?
Yes.
I just saw that. I was like, and the cover is weird.
I love this cover.
The hands. That wasn't your music one, right?
Huh?
You put that on your Instagram in like a music book that had music. Yeah.
Book number 1. But then you have book number 2, which is Saving Poughkeepsie. And then you have the evolution to book number 3.
I think we have to cancel India.
Yeah.
She's over here like mouthing the lyrics.
She over there, and we don't have any control over who's on. So, return to Poughkeepsie. Which
Steph, we could just like open our own StreamYard and just abandon India.
Right? We might need to do
that.
Like,
hey, we're live on Steph's channel.
Is her headphones even connected to this? We were just over here talking, and she didn't
know the lyrics by heart.
She ain't listening to us.
I'm listening. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't y'all learned anything? I always got a song in my head.
Doing stuff. Doing too much. Doing too much.
Oh.
Oh goodness. Damn it, them books is not going back. I'm like that.
Hello, but can we? I need to circle back to this Read Me Romance podcast.
No, we're not circling back to them. We're not.
I was
We're not.
super salty when I
So
when
tell
that
them you're
video.
salty. Go on one of their videos and be like, I'm super. I go on that video, as a matter of fact, where she announces.
I'm salty. I was like,
look, I am one of your.
Wait. What am I salty about? I'm salty. First, I'm salty that I didn't hear the theme song. So first of all, but what?
I don't always sing the theme.
You do.
Read me romance. Read me romance.
but you never finish it.
No, because
you don't know the rest.
I sort of know the rest, but not really.
Yeah.
You can take a look at it. I listen to it so quickly that I don't be catching the words.
I don't remember. Yeah.
I'm like,
don't be worried about what I'm doing under this blanket.
Eric got the remote control. He's going to town.
Used to be a lot of.
So this live show has clearly gone off the rails.
And it only took us 2.5 hours this time.
No, it started from the beginning. We've just been slowly going downhill.
This is true. I am done with my bottle of wine, so.
I was like, it's India's bedtime now.
Girl, you know it.
And India's not going to give us a proper outro.
Nope.
Okay, wait, I'm just trying to figure out what happened on the podcast. Y'all ignoring me. Y'all trying to.
So basically, they started a book club, but it's only for females. So like their Facebook group, if you're a dude and try to join, they will not let you in. And they know they have like male listeners too. So that's the issue. Because I thought it was weird when I tried to join and I never got in. I never got a notification that I'd been approved. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw the video. So it's only for females.
I mean,
I get it.
They in the beginning they kind of let some guys in and they got creepy and it was weird, so they kind of just put that stipulation out there. So
I mean, but like maybe they should just make group rules, and if you like don't follow the rules, then you get kicked out. Versus excluding male readers.
I'm not a moderator, so I don't.
Yeah, it's like not. It's like it's the people who host the podcast. So I'm like, I saw that and I was like, I listened to pretty much all of them and helped review them on Goodreads. So I'm like, I felt some type of way when they said that. I was like,
I mean, I probably won't participate in the book club just because I don't always read all the books that they're reading, so and my tastes don't always align with them.
Mm-hmm.
But this has like the podcast weekly book has become like a staple for my videos. So I'll probably, and if you haven't noticed, in like when I talk about the book, I only talk about the book. I don't talk about normally what they're talking about, you know, in the chats or anything like that. It's strictly about the book.
Yeah. So
it is just about the book for me. So
because like for me, like I could just find new authors like through people I watch.
True. Very true.
And through anthologies. Right. So like for me, and some of the books, like some of them are really good.
Yeah, but there are
kind of like some of them are just kind of middle of the road. Like I didn't need. I wouldn't have listened to this otherwise.
Right.
So I'm like I can go on Auto Escape and find a new author, like through like related authors and find someone new.
Yeah.
or like through you guys. So I'm like, I
Right.
don't think I'm gonna be listening to them anymore after that. I was kind of like,
I get that.
okay.
Right. I get that. I get that a lot.
I
Yeah,
saw that and I was
this is
like,
just kind of blowing me right now.
that's
It's
like
kind of blowing my mind
why
right
I
now.
said like you only can be in like this age range
Right.
for a
Right.
book club about it. It wasn't. Yeah.
Mhm.
Huh. I did not know that Amazon is branching out to book clubs too.
They're doing live shows too.
Yeah.
Megan, Corinne, Melissa Foster, and Claire Contreras were on today in a live show.
As much as Amazon gets flack, they do a lot for like the indie.
They
With
do.
KU,
Right.
like,
They
some of
really
those authors
do.
like would not have been getting the traction that they get. Like
This
Jessica,
is true.
Yeah.
like she would not be getting the traction that she gets if it wasn't for Amazon and KU.
Pink. Oh my God.
Mink, half of these
Fire.
books are so. I like some of Mink's book. I like her mafia stuff.
Woo.
The Sweetest Sin wasn't my favorite. The Paris Romance, that wasn't really. I didn't like that one.
Which one?
His Sweetest Sin.
I haven't read that one.
Just don't.
Sweetest
But you like Turtle King, right?
Okay, do we need to get out here, India?
Yeah.
Fading, I think. I think India's fading.
What?
India,
Hi, puppy.
outro us. Give us an outro.
Goofy.
Give us out. We're gonna cut it off now because you yawning and
Yawning,
fading
just like
music.
I'm not. I'm here. I'm enjoying the conversation.
You sure?
I
you're
am,
not feeling that much.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm enjoying the conversation, and I'm
How about
jumping in when I need to jump in.
Steph can give you an outro.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, but like while we're here for our another non-sponsored video content,
Have you bought your page turning candles yet? I think
I mean that's a good question. I was even gonna bring
your
that up.
collection.
But, you know, you guys need to buy some candles.
You
Fall
know, buy
scents
some
are
candles.
out.
You didn't see that side.
Thank you.
Buy
Thank
some
you. I
candles.
was up half the night. So
I
Eric
have
was
my
up even longer.
candle warmer on order
So
that I can, warm them instead of burning them. Is that going to affect my candle at all?
Mm-mm. You should still be. You will still be able to warm them.
Okay, because I'm not trying to do open flames with all
I
this
get
paper.
that. Yeah, yeah. That's why
So,
I don't like
paper.
it. Yeah, I'm a warmer. I'm a warmer down there.
So
Yeah, warmer
thank you
where?
guys so much for watching.
It was the
Please go support
non-sponsored
India's Candles.
Is that what you're gonna bring it up? I was gonna bring
It
up
has
the products.
been a pleasure
Can I buy
talking
it?
to you all. India will be on next week with her next guest. Thanks you all for being here and supporting Wind Down Wednesdays.
We didn't wild out too much tonight. We just,
We did not wild out too much tonight.
Please go check out and subscribe to everyone's channels if you haven't.
I'll be in the
Go to
description box.
India's Etsy shop. Life is a
There
page
you
turner.
Yeah.
And go buy some candles. She has
No,
that
it's
code.
page turning products.
Page turning products.
Yes.
Go buy you some candles. Go support. Share it on Instagram.
Yes.
Sharing makes me just as happy too.
I release videos Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays. So, if you want to watch my channel, talk about romance.
It's not Steph's channel, so we're just going to keep it general to India.
Oh, no, you didn't! No, you didn't! You don't be putting out videos like once every, 2 or 3 months. So, I don't know what you get.
Thank you guys so much for coming and watching.
I mean,
Go support all of our channels, not just
I'm gonna
Steph.
start making bonnet videos.
The bonnet is fire. Thank you very much.
If Steph wants to promo her videos, you heard her do a promo.
Charles, you're doing this outro, but India's gonna have to be the one to stop the live part of it. And she's gonna let that shit roll.
I can just do my outro and then I can just
Because Charles be so quick to talk at least
outro.
not for a moment in the in backstage, Charles just be like, "Ah, garbage is
Right?
ah."
India, I gave you an outro. Hit stop loud.
So great. You did so great. Charles. You did so fantastic.
I just
But
like
yeah,
Now
guys,
she's holding us
all-
hostage. For all
I
those
think
that are watching, she's holding us hostage now because we're
um,
not going to be the rude ones to just jump off of this piece. You know, Charleston gave us the outro, and
rude. Rude.
I'm still here.
I
But
know you're still here.
I gave y'all the outro.
Guys, as you can see, my guests are being a little rowdy right now. It is past everybody's bedtime. That's what happens when you don't get sleep. So, I want to say thank you guys for being here. It's been fantastic and fun. I always end up with all of the Recs after talking to you guys. Let's be honest, you'll probably see them again in like 3 weeks. It seems to be like a 3 week rotation.
I know
So
you're
just
not just like doing the outro, and I just did one for you. I laid the
and
groundwork for you.
why you interrupted? You laid the
It's just
groundwork. I'm
like
gonna
my
finish
outro.
paving. I'm gonna finish
I plug
paving.
candles. I plug everyone. I did everything, man.
See, no, like
Why are you being this way? Why are you upping your heels, India?
you let me finish. And
I gave y'all
so
an outro.
Oh, my
Thank you
ears
guys so much
hurt.
in
for
the
watching.
description box, I will put
You guys
everybody's
have been
information
absolutely
down.
amazing.
It'll be on
Go check
next
out
week
me and Steph's
at
channel
7 o'clock.
because India is
Charles
being
is still talking over
rude
me,
right
and
now.
this construction project is
Much
not going over well.
love. Go read some books.
You guys have a great night. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.